everybody. Welcome. Oh, wait, shit, wrong screen. Oh, 1 second. Wait, this is awkward. I didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you to the dungeon.
What the? What are you planning to do to me?
One sec. Okay.
We just started.
For real this time. Okay, there we go. Out of the dungeon we go. Oh god.
Gotta save that for the Menshi streams.
For the Menshi. I don't know. I'm feeling generous today. We can give it for free.
What? Damn.
A treat for both the Ryzars and the Cinder Buns.
I can never.
But yeah, welcome chat, welcome. If you're new to the stream, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Ryzar Blazenfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production, Ian, second generation Ravenous, and with me is, would you do the honors?
Hello everybody, I'm your fiery genie from Ravenous 2. Malim Cendari at your disservice.
Yay. Let's go. And today, we are having a sleepover, and you're invited.
Woo-hoo! Yeah. I'm excited to sleep.
Yes.
Sleep is so good.
Man, I feel like, you know, it's funny you mentioned that, because I've been seeing everyone's tweets. Like, you know how, especially like you and Altus and Nayu, because like me, it's like semi, like not as often. But you guys are like more consistent with like the good mornings and the good nights, and you guys have been making those tweets at some very odd hours recently.
Oh, okay, wait. I saw your reply and I'm like, oh shit, on stream. I have a very good reason for that time. Okay. Wait. It was. So I actually clicked post the tweet at like when I was gonna sleep at a good time. I think it was like 1 a.m. And then it didn't send. But me, I sometimes wake up in my middle of my sleep and I just like instinctively go on my phone. So I think I opened up Twitter, and at that moment when I did wake up, it sent. And then I fell back asleep again. And then I woke up again and I'm like, why is everyone saying good morning ? Like, no, I said me, honk shoe, zzz, that means I'm going to sleep. So I thought everyone was like not dumb, but questioning, yeah.
I mean...
So, in my defense, it was Twitter, and not me.
All right. Fair enough. I would have believed it personally. But okay. Now we know. Wow, that's crazy. You thought we're dumb, you liar. You called us dumb.
Damn, why are like the Cinderbuns just like lying all the time? It's crazy. Don't trust them.
Okay.
Guys, we're in Ryzar. It's Ryzar's community, guys. You need to learn to be truthful. Okay.
Oh my god. But thank you for making time to come today. I appreciate it. This is our... Of course. This is our second duo collab within a span of 2 weeks, because I was on your stream last time and now you're on my side of the fence.
Yeah. I got lured in.
It did. Yeah, with cookies and... Yeah. So today is going to be a fun stream, y'all. Like I said, it's a sleepover stream today. We're going to be talking about boys, but no, aside from that, boys. We technically are. Yeah. Aside from that, we're also going to be doing skincare. Our skincare live on stream. Okay.
Skincare ASMR bottles.
Yes, you hear that? Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. But
oh my gosh. It's juicy.
It's juicy. Oh, speaking of juicy, you know what's so funny? You know how normally like people would say like, you know, just get the unscented stuff?
Right.
Because like, I don't know, if there's like scents, there's like some whatever chemical, whatever to like have that scent. But
yeah, I
have this one serum I use. So I asked my friend to get it for me because it's like cheap. and it has it always reminds me of you because it smells like peach.
Let's go. Wait, what product? Like a toner or
this is
moisturizer or lotion?
This is a niacinamide serum.
Oh, what? That sounds good.
Yeah, it smells really nice. And you know what? Even though like people say like preferably you get the unscented stuff, it's been working for me regardless. So I get to have brighter skin and smell good at the same time. Well, on the face at least, if anyone gets close enough to get a sniff. But yeah.
Nice. I think it's safer. It's generally safer to go for unscented stuff, but I don't think every single scented thing is bad per se.
Yeah,
you just gotta do your research, right? Yeah, and I don't.
Try what works.
I just choose the peach. Yep. If your skin breaks out, that's probably a good indicator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now this is gonna be an interesting stream because I remember like literally the first week, second week. It's funny because like out of all the people in FSP, I think it's like you and Cass that are like the skincare guys.
I guess, are we really?
Yeah, because I don't think
I know. Yeah, wait, let me think.
I know.
Well, you do
has
too,
like a
no?
routine. I'm like a more recent one because I can afford it now.
Oh yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Okay,
you know, because like back in like pre-debut, before we escaped the facility, before we escaped from the architects, I guess. They didn't give me an allowance, so I couldn't afford to get skincare, let alone even go to a combini, because I'd be stuck in the facility.
Right. Yeah, I feel you.
But now I can.
Back before, my skincare was also very, like, it went through a lot. I bought a lot at first, and then it was expensive, and then I was reluctant to buy when I ran out, so I ran very bare bones. Like, I think I only did cleanser, toner, and like lotion at one point, and that was it. Yeah.
I think
which was not good for me.
Right.
I needed more. But being in the Bermuda, that shit is so cheap everywhere, baby. Woo!
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it is. And of course there's more expensive brands, right? But I find that honestly the cheap ones get the job done really well too.
Yeah.
If anything, honestly, you could cheap out on cleanser and toner and moisturizer in Bermuda. Sorry, let me preface that. And I think it will still be good. And if the only thing I would probably overspend a little bit on is probably serum, just because that thing is like magic dew to my face. I don't know.
I feel that. Yeah. Like I was literally, because I met up with some folks earlier, and while we were walking, they were like looking at me and like, "Damn, your skin looks like so much better now. It's like it's looking good." And I'm like, "Thank you. I guess this stuff actually works."
Yeah, you got that shininess, that dewy look. Let's go.
That clear skin.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually more of a
glass.
Yeah. No, I'm actually more of Are you like a glassy skin type person, or because I don't know. At least for me, I look at myself in the mirror and the glassy, like the glassy, dewy Korean, like shiny. Yeah. I don't know. Like aesthetically, I don't think it fits me. That's why I go for like the more matte look. Yeah, like the baby smooth type of texture.
I see what you mean. I'm typically like right after I do my skincare, I'm very shiny. I would say not dewy or glassy, but like I look hydrated. Face-wise,
yeah, I get what
if that makes sense. And then but my sunscreen is like kind of like a matte, so it kind of evens it out at the end if I do go outside. Yeah.
Okay, so. I see the vision. No, not only do I see the vision, I literally saw it in person. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was like summer though too, and when we were together, we were in the Bermuda, right? And you know how moisty it gets.
Yes.
So I don't know if it was the skincare or just the environment.
Fair. I mean, we did see each other during like the cooler season as well, so.
Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, for context, guys, like when I saw Mlem in the Baruda when we saw each other like last December, he had that very like that lead, you know, like those in those dramas. Yeah, he had that like that leading man type of look going on, and I'm like, damn.
Well, like during the winter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I do. Yeah, I love winter, so I do dress quite. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Because like you don't have to worry about sweating and like just looking icky. Whereas when you're going into summer, it's like heck no, I ain't like just like wear something lighter or whatever keeps you from sweating like a dog. Not that dogs sweat actually. Now that I think about it, but you guys get what I mean.
Panting. They do pant.
Yes, they do. They do indeed pant. Okay. How about y'all in chat? Any skincare people, anyone that has like a skincare routine they follow, or maybe you can go for something much more simpler because, realistically, skincare for some might be considered a bit more of a luxury. But I think at the bare minimal, it would be nice to at least have like, I don't know, like wash face, moisturize, sunscreen. I think that's like the bare minimal.
Yeah, I think, let me think. What would you think is like the most essential part of a kit, of a person's kit?
I think that's all I did before. Like before the whole before I was able to start affording more stuff a bit more, I would at least do the minimum of having a facial wash, like a decent facial wash, and then go straight to a moisturizer. I remember experimenting with quite a number of moisturizers before. To any guys in chat, here's a tip. Like those for men products for the face. Just go for the normal stuff, even if it's advertised for women. Trust me, like do so much better sometimes. Yeah, like a good moisturizer, whichever works for your skin, and sunscreen, especially if you're in the type of climate where the sun is just blazing straight up on you, especially if you're like walking a lot outside with no cover. That's what I did at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely agree.
Oh wait, you know what? If you don't mind, I'm just gonna get through these notifications so we can read.
Yeah, no problem. Do it whenever you need to.
Yeah.
I'm on your channel now. Go ahead.
Yes. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna start from the top so that as we go along, we can read some of these questions. Especially since we have one question from Tristan, which is actually about skincare. So we'll get to that after I read this. Starting off with Gui. Thank you so much for the pre-stream Ryzupa, a mint chocolate one. Congrats on the Netherling baby, Rai. Oh my god. You're gonna be the best dino mom around. That's crazy. Next, Clover, thank you for the content. Ryzupa. That's crazy. Look.
I didn't say anything. What do you want? Read the donos, Dino Man.
All right.
Dino Mama.
I have to greet you later. I forgot. Anyway, Clover, Kanye Ryzupa. I guess you will need childcare funds. Congrats.
The people have spoken.
I think I'm gonna need more than that because we have more coming soon. So yeah.
True.
If you guys are gonna be riding this whole childcare situation, then yeah, I think we need more. Sisi Nandoji's durian treat. Interesting. I wonder. Wait. Anyway, I'll ask Altus later. Thank you for the 1 recruitment into the Blazing Gang, as well as Cloud. Yo, very generous with the 5 recruitments into the Blazing Gang. Maffer, thank you so much for the Con Candy Ryzupa. Good morning from Mexico, Rai and Lemlem. Hey, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Hope you have a good day. Elenice, thank you for the Con Candy Ryzupa. The Dungeons, buy Lemlem dinner first, Rai. I am the dinner. I mean, what? Next, Maffer, thank you for the Con Candy Ryzupa. The rich have the best skincare products. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Tristan, you know what? Yeah, I guess like for there, yeah, there's like some products, yeah. But even on a budget, like I don't know, because my skincare is on a heavy budget, and it's been, if I'm getting compliments about my skin recently, then I guess it's working. Mr.
I have
Johan,
opinions about that, yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely dig more into that. Tristan, thank you for the mint chocolate Ryzupa. We're definitely going to answer that question as soon as I get through some of these. Mr. Johan, thank you for the mint chocolate Ryzupa as well. Terima kasih. Watching the stream while doing my nighttime gua sha makes it extra relaxing. Thank you, Ryzar and Malim, for sharing your skincare routines. Hey, thank you, Mr. Johan. Thanks for being part of the stream today. And Annabelle, thank you for the mint chocolate Ryzupa. I heard funds. Yes. Yes, funds, yes. Elenice, thank you for the cotton candy Ryzupa. Funds? Skincare funds? Childcare funds? Food funds?
Life funds?
Life funds, actually. Eleni, thank you for the cotton candy Ryzupa. Post-birth funds, sending our congrats, Dino. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, but yeah.
Let's go, Dino Mama.
I will say though that oh my god, why are the child care funds? They keep on coming. Vinka, thank you for
children are expensive.
That's true. Yeah, you know what?
Can I say?
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
In this economy, yeah. Yeah.
I can barely even keep myself alive, so you know what? I'll take it.
I feel you.
Vinka, small child care funds. Terima kasih. Oh my god. Jay, thank you for the 4 months as part of the Blazing Gang. Tristan, thank you for the 2 months as part of the Blazing Gang. My favorite boys on one screen. So lucky to be here. Hey! Happy to hear that.
Let's go.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't we go ahead and start getting into our routines?
Okay.
Are you going to facial wash first?
I need to.
Go for it.
You guys are probably here, but I need to go quickly to my sink and do that and get my headband on. But I'll bring the rest of my stuff over. But at least for the cleansing part, my foam cleanser I gotta do at the sink.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm
gonna go do that. I won't be able to hear, so
no
don't
problem.
Say anything.
Okay. All right, guys. So while he's away, remember, assuming we make it to 2 hours and 30 minutes into the stream, so like at around 12 midnight, JST, sorry, that's JST, we have to greet Malim Happy Labor Day, okay? Remember, we have to greet him Happy Labor Day. Oh. Was that him? Oh, wait, I thought he was back already. Rotuharu, thanks for being part of the Blazing Gang. Welcome in, welcome. Enjoy those emotes, fam. And Ellen, how have you been, Ellen? Remember to drink water, actually. Thank you. Oh, wait, do you guys hear that? Just washing his face. Yay for 4 months. Yay! Happy 4 months, Cupcake.
I should probably... Oh, sorry if I'm interrupting, but I just realized I probably should brush my teeth, too. I might do that.
All right. It's a good thing I remembered we're doing the skincare stream today, because I ran out of... Well, I you know what? Regardless, I probably would have gotten some anyway, so I had to restock on some stuff. I had to restock on my night serum, my morning moisturizer, and I bought some new sunscreen to try, because I need a new sunscreen brand, as the one I was initially using was kind of sticky and I didn't like it. It was a type of sunscreen that would make me look oily, which was no bueno. Does foaming wash work differently? That I'm not sure of. I personally use a foaming wash. Yeah, I use like a foaming wash. Most of my products are advertised for female, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Like, what your gender, how you identify is. Like, just use what works for you. If anything, it's like I was saying earlier, sometimes the male products are a bit too strong on the skin. And I don't know. The male products weren't effective for me. Yeah. Yeah, the male products weren't effective for me. Double cleansing in general helps a lot. I personally use the foaming cleanser. I used to use the non-foaming one. I don't want to say the brand, but you know the one that's like liquidy that doesn't soap up. I used to use that a lot. I don't know, it didn't really work as much for me, so I went for the foaming one instead. In my case, it just wasn't as effective as I wanted it to be, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, I got new products to try out. So, me and Malim practically have the same routine, but I think as far as routine, like the order of the routine, people like follow a similar routine anywhere because it's standard. The difference is I have 2 extra steps to my routine, which is a like a retinol cream, which is at the end of my routine, as well as a eye cream, because your Dinoboi is geriatric AF and needs the extra steps to keep his youthful, scaly dinosaur skin all bright and youthful. Is this the product that ends with Phil? Yeah, it mayhaps is. It mayhaps is indeed. I mean, it's effective for me. You know, it works nicely. It's just that the foaming, I think, especially with the skincare routine I do, the foaming cleanser, I think, helps prep my skin better. But yeah, that product was, you know, it was pretty good too. Every kind of skin needs different products. Yes, actually that too. One thing about my skincare journey is, I think that's another thing. You need to experiment a bit, try different products, and if you have sensitive skin,
better not be hearing smack.
No.
Yeah.
No. Is he back?
I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay. Are you all washed up?
Yes, sir. I have my toner now and my serum and my moisturizer.
Excellent. Okay. Shall we start off with toner first?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We shall.
All right, guys. We're going to be doing skincare together. Let's go.
Let's go. My toner is actually peach.
Infused.
What does it say? This milky essence-like toner infused with peach water and fermented ceramide smooths and nourishes the skin. People could probably find what I use if they search that.
I can't read mine because mine is very specific.
Oh.
I can at least say the primary ingredients though.
Okay.
Mine is, so my toner is a well, it's very basic. This is like more minerals and aloe vera based ish.
Oh.
So yep, let's go into it. All right, while we're doing this, so what got you into skincare personally? Because I kind of wanted to do it back then, but like I said, I couldn't really afford it. So I only stuck with a moisturizer. I honestly could have really used it though, because I had really bad skin in my youth as a wee little Dinoboi. So yeah, I'm like, I think this is like this recent time, like I think it's February I started getting into skincare. Yeah.
Ooh.
So
damn, that is recent. Wow.
Very recent. Yeah. I feel like my skin could have benefited a lot more if I got into it much sooner. But yeah.
Hey, it's fine. It's never too late. True.
So like, how long? Okay, you know what? Probably don't say how long, but like, what got you? Well, have you know, probably just don't specify like number of years, but like, has it been a while since you got into skincare?
It has. I would say so. Yeah, it definitely has. Yeah.
Was this like a in-school thing?
Yes, I have 2 reasons, actually. Okay. 2 very specific reasons. Number 1, I also was, when I was a wee little lad, very prone to acne, and I looked like ass.
Okay.
I looked like ass. To the point where, like even my family would say, like, oh, you know, Malim's so handsome, but just that acne is, like, troublesome. And, like, it got so bad, like, even my, like, grandmother would take me and, like, you know, to a dermatologist and, like, ask what's wrong. I kid you not, I think I went to, like, 3 different runs, and none of them ever fixed the issue.
Oh, my God.
They just sold, like, a cream and say, good luck, kid. And I'm like, okay, great. So that was one reason we're like, well, yeah, I also don't want to look, you know, ugly. But I don't know why it's not, you know, working. So that was one of the reasons I started to do my own research into skincare and stuff.
Okay.
Second reason might be a bit more how would you say, selfish.
Okay.
Look, guys, girls.
Going with
okay.
This?
When I was a wee little lad, look, I'm sorry, I love women, so I was like, damn, I want to go out with someone. So, but like as a little boy, like cooties, and like nobody wants to talk to Malim, right? So I was like, okay, first thing is you gotta have, like, what is the one thing they usually tell you if you want to date someone, right? You gotta first have like a hobby that you share, or like something that you guys can talk about and share, or that you both like, right? So I was like, wow, I could just study skincare, because that's like a thing that guys don't do, which at the time was true, right? I feel like nowadays it's like everyone's like, if you don't do skincare, you're weird. I feel like that's like, at least around the circle that I see, I get that impression now. Like at least like the most, I don't know, how would you say, like guy who doesn't do skincare, at least they like, yeah, dude, I at least use a cleanser or something, right? I feel like nowadays. But back then, guys were like, wake up, water, ready to go.
Right.
So I was like, wow. You know, all these guys, they talk about like sports and like cars. That's, you know, not many girls like that. Me being the big brain, like, what do girls like? Obviously, clothes, skincare, makeup. So I did all 3.
All right.
I did all 3, and
you did
then
makeup too.
Yes, I did makeup too.
Cool.
Yes. And then, did it help me? No, but it got me more friends. That was like primarily female, yeah, because I could actually talk to them about skincare and stuff, and I would like. I remember, like, even I would shop with like classmates at the time. Like we would actually just go into. Oh, okay. All right, me too. Then I was waiting.
Okay, let's go for it. I'm just starting.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah, I would go into like stores, and we would discuss, and then I would even help people figure out like which shade was better for makeup, for example, because I definitely have an opinion on like, but everyone's different, you know, because I have like what I like to see or what I like to use. Okay, what I like to see versus what I like to use is a little bit different, of course, but the way I would imagine would be like, okay, if I was a bodacious babe, what kind of makeup would I like on myself? And that's what I would use as a advice standpoint for other people. But yeah, it did help me in a way to get more friends. To get a partner, not really though.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my reasoning to get into it. Maybe a bit convoluted. I don't know. Yeah.
You know, in hindsight, it's kind of funny that I wasn't able to get into it sooner, because, I mean, I've talked about this with some of the Ryzars before. I did a lot of on-camera stuff before, and so that involved like probably, if there's 365 days a year, like at least 1/4 of that year would be me wearing makeup, right?
Okay.
You know how there's like, you're like supposed to do like aftercare for there's like a proper way to cleanse makeup, right? I didn't do any of that shit.
Oh my god, did your skin survive?
Thankfully. I mean, you've seen me, so I guess somewhat.
That's true. And you do look hella fine.
Aw, likewise. So yeah, looking back, I'm like, I really should have taken care of my skin. I mean, I did use moisturizer at minimum, but it's so bad. It was so bad to the point where, because like, I didn't know shit about like what I was getting into as far as my skin when they'd apply makeup to me. So sometimes there would be nights where I'd be so lazy that I just go to bed with makeup on my face, which is so bad. Do not do that, chat. Do not do that. Such a bad idea.
I mean, sometimes it does happen, especially if you're out drinking or something, you're just too tired. But never, if it's too often, then it's bad. For sure.
Do you put
That's
serum?
like an emergency crash landing, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you put serum on the area, like right before the ears?
Yes.
Around, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I put the product everywhere, and also under the neck too.
Okay.
Yes, under the neck too.
All right. Wanted to make sure I wasn't like wasting product where it's not supposed to go. That's good to know then. Okay, there we go. Wait, I need to put these earphones. All right, much better. But yeah. You know what's so funny is I remember one comment. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, okay. I was the only kid in school back then that had really bad acne.
What?
Yeah. So like I remember there was like a comment in one of my, it's like looking back, it's fine, like because kids being kids. Like I remember like one kid saying that, like, oh, you look ugly because of like straight up. It was a different time back in the day.
Wait, I have a similar thing actually.
Yeah?
People wouldn't straight up say directly, but okay. So I had like acne. There was one point I had acne on my nose a lot and quite frequently. So people would call me Rudolph. Like the red-nosed reindeer, because my nose had a big pimple on it and it would be red.
Oh.
So people would be like, bro, you look like Rudolph. And then I just stood there like, ha 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 ha. Like, what am I supposed to say to that?
Damn.
Yeah.
That means we all really peaked after school life, huh?
Dude, yeah. Dude, they wish they're us, bro. We're now VTubers.
I'm gonna be so real though, like, because of that comment, like, you know how like sometimes there's like, even if it's like maybe not true, like some comments will stick with you. So that stuck with me for quite a while.
Right.
But that kind of changed after I did what I did in my prehistoric era. Because one of the managers at the time was actually very picky about who they chose for the job. So like, if you're not, if they think that you're not appropriate for camera, they're not gonna hire you, even if you're like good for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, even if you have like the skill and personality for it, if you're not presentable enough for camera, they're not gonna put you on. So the fact that they, I was one of the talents that they allowed to be on screen. I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe that comment from school.
Fuck those kids.
Yeah. So that was definitely a confidence boost. But yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
All right. Let me know like when you want to proceed to the next step, because like I'm just.
Oh, I did it already.
Okay. Moisturizer now, yeah.
Yes. And then I'm done. That's all I need, really.
But I mean, you know, Chad, it's one of those things where it's all in the past, and what matters is, I don't know, like, I'm a believer in, like, however school life goes. I know some of you, especially because you're in like school, right? Some of you are working on your degree, etc. One thing you should know is that whatever happens to you in school does not define you. You trust me, like, once you hit the real world, you have like so much more control, and you'll realize that whatever you go through in school is just like pea size. That's just like a small, you know, that's just like a small population in comparison to the big aquarium that is Earth. And like once you're out there, like you'll be able to do your own thing and realize that, you know, you can be in full control of your life and not let your whatever school life you had define you. Because I'm very different from, I don't know about you guys, but I'm extremely different from, like, me now is very different from the precocious little young boy that was in school before. So much more confident and slaying. Slayage.
Yeah.
That's like one of my biggest, that's like what I want to be a big takeaway for any Ryzars or any Ravenites, Avalites watching, especially if you're like on the younger side. Damn, that makes me sound geriatric AF, but
I mean,
it will get better if you. Prehistoric. Yeah, I am. Yeah, you know what? I am. Yeah. I am prehistoric. It will get better, guys.
Yeah, it will. Definitely will.
Just keep working hard and.
Yeah, if you want to like be really mean, think about it. Like, this is gonna be really. It's gonna make me sound so bad.
I think I know where you're going with this, but go for it.
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling.
So, I have a story though. So.
Okay.
I had bullies. I was bullied. I'm not. You know, I've explained this before, but I remember like. You know how like the college application is like a big part, right? And everyone's like, "Oh, so where did you end up? Where did you end up?"
I
right?
knew you were gonna go this route. Go. I had a feeling.
I'm just saying, it felt really good to know that they didn't end up as good of a place as I did. So I'm just saying, like, oh, I kind of expected them to not end up anywhere.
Yeah.
But anyways, you didn't hear that from me. I'm just saying.
Same. No, same actually. For real. Like, I mean, I'm the type of person. Yeah. No, you know what? That's a lie. You know, sometimes if a bitch deserved it, then like, good on. Yeah, too bad.
Karmic retribution feels so good.
Look, I'm not pretending to be a good guy here. If so, like, you know, if I need to be an ass to somebody, I'm gonna be an ass. Okay. I'm just being real with y'all. Like, I'm no angel. Even if it might seem like it sometimes, but yeah, no, it was like the same for me. Like at the end of the day, of course you want to wish people well, but yeah, for some reason, those people that were like asked to me in high school ended up like, you know, that ended up being their peak. But you know, I'm a believer that at the same time, we never really know someone's story and what they're going through in life, you know. So I don't judge too hard, and I don't really wish people ill will as much as humanely possible, because let's be real, sometimes you reach your boiling point and you know, just to be realistic. But yeah, it's interesting. And throughout life, there have been like other instances where like you just kind of see people do bad things and then karma hits them. So like, you know, maybe like the whole system of karma and destiny is somewhat of a thing that comes into play in life, you know.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm assuming you're done with like your steps already, or are you still like moisturizing?
Oh, I finished. Yeah,
okay.
It's all applied to my face. I'm good to go. Mine's pretty simple.
Okay.
There's an issue with like over how would say cleansing.
Yes.
Over cleansing your skin, overdoing it. Yeah, I had that too. I've been through it. I've had my setup be too little and sometimes be too much.
Okay.
And both goes bad. Yeah. So this is like the perfect one for me right now, at least.
After a period of experimentation.
Yeah, there's always experimenting. And I feel like if you're getting into it, you can't really avoid that too, because there's like everybody's skin is different, right? So somebody might tell you, oh, it's like you should do it like this, but it ends up not really working well for you. Then you need to find like another person saying, oh, it helps if you do it this way instead. And it's like, okay, but who's right? You don't really know until you do it yourself. Yeah.
Okay, one more step. Eye cream. I'm good to go. Oh, technically,
Let's go.
I have an unofficial step at the end, but I just kind of do it depending on how I feel. So I have like a facial spray, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of like a setting spray, but not necessarily like setting spray for makeup. It's more like it's a spray that has like minerals and whatever, which is like good for face. I only use that if I feel like I need like a little bit of spritz, a little bit more hydration in my face, especially if I've been out all day, you know. There's that.
I see.
Damn, we need to go skincare shopping in the Baruda when.
It would be so fun. I did it with Cass.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling the story.
Places I know. Yeah.
Did you guys go to specific stores, or did you just go mostly to drugstores?
We went to I knew a place that was just like stationary stores left and right.
Okay.
So I brought him there, and then we went like window shopping, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Sounds like fun. You got this bond with mother.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever like went deep into the stories, but I have some funny stories.
Oh yeah, like with Cass.
Yeah. Well, cause they were most of the time I was speaking Japanese, right? They were like just the people were like they of course they wanted to sell their product, so they like really kept talking to me. It was just like a funny thing. They're asking like, oh, you know, I think at one point they thought we were like a couple. I kid you not. I think if I remember, one of the clerks was like looking at us like, so you two, like, where did you guys come from? What are you both doing together? But like I don't know, it just felt I don't know, I got that vibe as they were like not really thinking we were friends, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Cause I think I remember saying like I think they said like, okay, I don't know if that is what they meant, because like you could use, they said karesi, which is like it could mean just like guy.
Okay.
But it could also mean boyfriend.
Oh.
So like I was like, I don't know if they were, you know, which one are they saying? Yeah.
Oh.
But the vibes I got was like, oh, are these two like together? Or,
plot
like,
twist, the lady was a Fujoshi, someone said in chat.
Oh my! I later explained that we were like, I think I just made up like the most random thing, because I don't want to say like, oh, we're here for work, because they're gonna be like, oh, what work do you do? I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to explain that. So you know what I did? Yeah. I just made up a whole story for me and Cass.
Oh my god.
Oh, I said like we were on like a what is it called? Like a research trip for our school. We were in Japan, like doing our like graduate research paper or some shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, we're here for, you know, just a bit, you know, just to look around for Benkill. Yeah, Benkill, guys. And then they're like, oh, okay, and then they didn't ask anything else, right? Like, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, for you know, research paper. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, and I said we were just friends working on this project together. Blah 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 blah. And they're like, oh, okay, so just friends. And this is why now I know they. Oh my god, they were so fucking. They were low-key kind of mean too. And Cass was like, damn, I can't believe the clerk said that. So like at the end of because I was helping Cass buy it because I was already happy with what I have. I didn't want to buy anything, right?
Okay.
So I was just helping Cass. And at that time, because they were like trying to see if I would buy something, because they want to sell their products, right? They want me to buy something too. They were like, oh, you know, this serum or whatever, this cream would be very good for your skin. You see, you have a lot of like scarring on your skin. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, I know. And they're like, yeah. And they just said, you're not gonna get a girlfriend with a face like that. I'm like, holy fuck! Excuse you? What the fuck? They're like, yeah, you know, if you need to take care of your skin, otherwise you won't get a girlfriend. They're like, what the hell? And you know, Cass didn't understand at that point. But I told him afterwards when we left, and I'm like, bro, that freaking clerk, you know what she said to me? And I told him, and then he just laughed. Yeah, I remember that, bruh.
Oh my god.
That's crazy, man.
For the record, chat, Malim is a fine fellow. He is a very sexy man. 10 out of 10.
I just have acne scars that I can't get rid of.
Yeah.
My bad. Maybe I should have taken that snail serum or whatever she was trying to sell me.
Oh my god. You know what's funny is that a lot of people
cream.
do sell that snail serum. Like the snail product.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they say it's effective, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I never tried it.
Yeah, same. Because they're very expensive. I was actually, you know, it's funny timing. I was looking at this. I was checking out a counter of like snail-based products the other day, and they were like more expensive than all of the rest. So I'm like, damn, you know what? I can't afford this. But
yeah, yeah. The products in the store were like 40 USD, 30 USD. They were like high-end stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
As well. Yeah.
Man, that's wild.
Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah.
Do you do facials?
No.
Okay. Is it like a preference thing or too expensive thing?
Expensive, you need more products, and also time consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's time consuming. You usually go for a spa, like you go to a spa and do that, right?
In some parts of Asia, they offer it like just as,
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't know. Some places offer it very cheap. Like so I go to this place. It's like $20, I believe. And it's like it's not just the, you know, the where like the pricking and stuff. It's like they also apply different stuff to your face. I don't know. I really liked it. It was worth. I don't know. Maybe one day when we're traveling together, I'll take you. Because
okay, yeah.
I took a friend that had very sensitive skin, and it was also very good for them. It's really nice.
Yeah, I want to try it. It seems very relaxing.
It is. I was actually. Oh my god! I almost fell asleep during my facial. It was like a 45-minute process.
Oh, I would definitely be knocked out 100%.
Felt so
100%.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Some people.
Yeah, I think one thing I probably should do though is like masks. I don't do it.
Like the sheet masks?
I'm so lazy. Yeah.
Oh.
The sheet masks.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You know one thing I thought of? Because I'm planning to get one of those night masks eventually.
Oh.
Yeah. There is supposedly for if you've been in a scenario where your skin is extremely dry, you'd apply that to like, you know, it's almost like a thing that you use where if you need to like bring moisture back to your skin in that moment, like you use that. And the only reason I know about this product is because of a really famous drag queen. You guys some of the people in chat might know who, because there's only very few drag queens I feel that are hard promoters of makeup. And I don't know, like in my opinion, because drag queens, they apply a crazy amount of makeup for their job on the daily, right? So if they look like they don't even do that, their skin is like perfect, then I'm gonna trust that the products they use are probably the good, like actually effective.
Low key, you're right. Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious to try one of the products that they use, because I see them use it a lot in their content. It's I'll type the brand out for you, because we're not sponsored, chat, and unless they sponsored us, then we'll mention them in chat. Hashtag
I
please
hope
sponsor.
we get sponsored. There is a way. There is a possibility.
I hope so.
That we can get sponsored.
Oh, it's a sleeping mask. That's what it's called. Okay, you know what? That kind of, you guys will probably be able to search it from there. This is the product.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they say it's actually effective. I saw how much it was. I went to the store just to check how much it was, and I don't have the.
Oh yeah, because of this brand. Yeah. They're quite the. I would say they're mid premium.
Yep, they are. With the celebrity the super celebrity endorsers and.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
If our merch sales do well.
Yeah, please do buy our merch and.
Guys, when is 6 month? When is 6 month?
I want to talk to y'all about something. All right, actually with you as well. Because in the future, there's a likely chance that me and Malim will see each other. Yeah.
Is this the first time you're talking about it?
Yes, actually, yes, it is. It is the first time I'm talking about this. So I'm not gonna say when, but there's gonna be a time in the future where it's just gonna be me and Malim. Just me and Malim for a certain period.
Period. What could we get up to?
Yeah, what kind of diabolical scheming could we get up to? Yeah, a real sleepover, exactly.
Yeah, that would be low key.
Yeah. So one thing I'm gonna be doing is, whatever Zupas and Donos are sent within the next, let's say 45 minutes ish. I'll be adding all that up, and I'll be setting a budget aside for content I'll do with Malim.
Guys, please, I need 10 bajillion Akasupas right now.
I'm thinking either we can do something urban, or we can actually take a trip somewhere. Either one.
I was thinking exactly. I want to go take a trip exactly like that. Yes.
Right,
please.
right.
Please, please. One thing I'll ever ask.
Either a day trip, or if it's a good chunk, then we can even do an overnight trip somewhere. That would be fun. I think that would be fun, and we can do lots of content.
I definitely could do an overnight. Wait, let me tell you. Wait, I'll DM you the maximum amount I could do. Wait, hold on, let me count on there. 1, 2. Oh wait, I can't. I should have said it out loud. Wait. It's more than 2.
They're gonna see
that's all the information you get.
These two aren't streaming on these number of days exactly. I wonder what they're up to. Oh right, they did talk about that one thing.
Yeah.
This is the one time I'll say that. Yeah, if you do want to help contribute to a trip me and Malim can take together, we're gonna document it. Obviously, we're gonna do. Oh my god, that many?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that many. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture. This is actually the place I was thinking we can go.
Okay.
So this is the type of. Wait, who messaged me? Oh shit. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I have to send this But it's the type of place. Have you ever been to Kyoto?
No, actually.
Oh.
Is it around there?
It's not. So this is because you know how they say like the whole problem with going to Kyoto is it's overly crowded. So
yeah. Well, it depends on the season, but yeah.
True. Yeah. So I did this thing where, oh my god, that's my bicep cheese. Sorry. Well, wait, sorry. Wow.
Whoa, don't be sorry. Lay it on me.
Look, okay. So for context, while I'm looking for the picture, when I was in Malaysia, like a few weeks ago, like I took a selfie. And I don't normally take selfies, right? Because I don't know, I'm not a selfie. I took way too many of those in the prehistoric era for work, but now I don't anymore because it's like I got tired of it. But yeah, I took a selfie while I was out jogging, and I ended up taking a picture of, you know, just to see what my bicep looks like, because I've been working on my, I'm very obsessed with working on particularly my arms, my chest and shoulders and back, like basically like a lot of upper body stuff. I don't do much with the lower body, admittedly. I'm not a leg day person. Okay. And like I took a picture of my bicep and I'm like, you know what, damn, damn, you know what, I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm seeing the improvement.
I want to see the improvement too.
Oh. So there's this one place.
Like, show don't tell, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is one picture. I'll share like more later because it's hard to browse. So this is like the alternative, one of the alternative places you can go if like you want to go to somewhere Kyoto like without the heavy touristy crowd.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Where's the picture? There we go. This is one of the. It gives off. You'd think it's in Kyoto, but it's not.
We probably shouldn't give specific. I just realized.
It's somewhere, chat. No, there's a lot. There's a lot of these places.
It's actually in the past. Oh, I feel like I've seen this before. Actually,
you might have.
I might have.
Like, you see how empty those streets are? And this was like peak season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was like in December.
Oh. Ah, okay.
But yeah, there's like a lot of other stuff you can do there essentially. But yeah, it's really nice.
Bro, I'm still down.
Heck yeah. Okay. Yep.
We could totally do it. I mean, to be honest, I actually brought my whole setup when I was on my little vacay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so we could stream.
Ooh.
From there. I mean, we can't really say much like where we are, of course, but we could still, you know, we can still like talk with everyone
totally
while we're out. Yeah. Which could be fun for them too. We could talk about our maybe like food we ate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun, Slyn, thank you so much. Travel funds, bring him out with you, please. He is banned from traveling alone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait, what?
I forgot about that.
Did something happen?
Nah. They're just overreacting as always. It's fine.
Cinderbuns. Who has the tea? Cinderbuns.
Actually,
Who has the tea?
I think of going on another trip tomorrow, immediately. By myself again.
Wait, someone spilled the tea, chat. What's the tea?
Peach tea. That's pretty tasty tea.
Oh my god. All right. He got lost in the middle of nowhere for over 4 hours.
Nah. I didn't get lost. I was just directionally misaligned.
What, did you have like a compass and like, where's north?
Yeah. I had a map, you know. I was trying to figure it out. I was just gathering my bearings. Yeah.
Okay, that's one way to put it. Fair enough. Okay,
Also,
thank you as well for the orange Ryzupa. Thank you for the pumpkin Ryzupa. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my god, we're gonna be fed.
Yeah. Yeah, we're raising funds for a train ticket and no pressure though, chat. No pressure. You know, if you guys want to see us go on a date and hold each other's hands while we're taking a little.
I mean, you know what we could do? We could like, maybe we could like. Okay, wait. I don't know if you want to do this.
Okay. Are we gonna jump to private onsen?
Oh, I mean, okay. I was just saying, like, we could write down a list of everyone, and we could, like, once we're done, we could take a picture of the list of, like, maybe a scenic area or something that's meaningful to us, and be like, thank you to you guys for helping us get to travel.
That's a good idea.
It'll be like we took them with us.
Right. Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna start listing these names then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can write it down like a little thing, and like I could bring my disposable gloves.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have to bring gloves.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
bring gloves, and then we can find like find some meaningful location, and then be like, thank you to these people for helping us, something like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Okay. Let me list down some of these people. Okay, while I'm like taking note. So yeah, chat, you have like 40 minutes to do so if you want to be included. Well, I mean, regardless, I'll include it as long as it's within stream, but it's better if it's like within 40 so that I can properly note everything down. Yeah, anyway. Okay, while I'm noting down some of these names, let's talk about, okay, I think this is going to be a fun topic since I finally have you here. So, I don't know if you've heard about this. So, remember when so this is like pre-debut tea, guys. Like, okay, so fasten your seatbelts. We're going to talk pre-debut stuff, all right?
Okay.
I remember. So, when we were first introduced together by the Dark Overlords, right? And when we got to know each other, yeah, I told chat this before. So the people I initially hung out with the most at the time was... Oh, also, by the way, sorry, let me cut that real quick, chat, before I jingle keys right in front of me again. I'm also going to include the gifteds, because, you know, they technically count. So, yeah, gifted as well, I'll include. Anyway, so... the people I hung out with the most at the time was... It was mostly Altus. Actually, it was a toss-up between Altus and Nix. Not two at the same time. It was usually either one of the two I'd be hanging out with in like VC. And then Nayu. And then we rarely caught wind of you at the start. Yeah. And like back then, like we were talking. Okay, we were talking about this actually in VC. Like maybe he doesn't like us.
What? There's no way. Really? What the hell?
Like maybe he's not feeling us. That's why he's not hanging with us in VC. Not exactly those words, but it was like that type of discussion going on. Like maybe he doesn't want to hang with us.
What? No.
But now this is like the time where you get to like speak your context. Obviously now we know now that yeah, now we know, of course, because like you were just busy at the time, I think, or shy too.
Yeah, I was really because that was when I was yeah.
Because like I remember you were telling this story. Yeah. Oh damn! Do you guys hear how fast he types? Oh, okay, yeah, that too. Yeah, true.
Yeah, that was a big proponent. Yeah.
I also remember you saying that you were scared of me at first. No, what was the word?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was intimidated. I was intimidated by everyone. But it was you the most. However, I quickly found you were the first person to make me feel the most comfortable.
Aww.
Yeah.
Was it wait, I'm gonna type you. Was it because of this?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it because of like, okay, I'm gonna put like, was it because of like the, or like, I don't know, like, or was it this or this, or neither? Neither.
Neither. Actually,
okay,
it was
okay.
this. How would I say this? Like that. There.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair. I get that.
Mainly, the main concern was the first one.
Okay, that's fair. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? That's completely fair. Until people realize I'm like, I feel like even if I'm like more than 70 million years old, I don't act my. I feel like I don't act my age. I think at least. Or maybe I'm just like,
because I feel like you do still have like. Yeah, but here's the thing though. The one thing you do have is experience.
Okay.
Right, and that's still like a lot of things that I wouldn't be able to have because I'm not at that point. Right. I wasn't prehistoric, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple of thousand gajillion years that I have not experienced myself, so it's like a little bit different, right?
You're like thousands of years old, right?
Yeah, but you're like 100,000s.
Yeah, we can be transparent about chat. Like, I'm millions in comparison to Malim's thousands, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the biggest, cause I wanted to really fit in, but I'm like, oh man, am I gonna be like that weird? What are the kids? Like, what are they called now? There's like Alpha Gen, and there was another one before, like zoomies.
Oh yeah, like the tiering of like zoomers, boomers.
Yeah, the zoomers. Yeah, that's right. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be like, oh, this guy is like only 1,000 years old zoomer. Look at this weirdo.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to have that like feeling. So I'm like, oh shit. I hope I can get along with all the boys and stuff. And happily, I'm gonna say we did. And I think the Monosons did a great job of building Ravenous.
For sure.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine it any other way.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I think that was one of my biggest worries, because it could just, it could take just one person to ruin a dynamic between a group. And I'm not in this case, chat, I'm not just talking about like even with friend groups, right? Because I've been told stories of different friend groups that would implode just because of like one or two people.
Yeah. So
we got very, very lucky that everybody gets along and everybody just wants to, I don't know, kiss each other or whatever.
Yeah, we were all, oh my god, I remember I think I remember asking like, so how are my gen mates? And then I think they're like, oh, just normal lads. I swore somebody, I don't know who, but somebody was like, yeah, Gen 2 is not boy kissers. And I'm like, oh, okay, so that's like the vibe. Immediately we get into the call and we're like all over each other. I'm like, well, who's the freaking liar? What do you mean Gen 2 isn't boy kissers? Hello? That was a big lie. Yeah.
Brood. Yeah, I don't know if you remember this. So there was this one time, this was like very early pre-debut. It was you, me, Altus, and Roscoe in a call. And then like this was like before Like before you got freaky. So so once upon a time, chat, there was a period where Mlem was sweet, innocent, say so. You know,
I still say so. What do you mean?
Yeah. You actually had a period where you were just very innocent with us. Like you were very shy and precocious and.
Well, yeah, because that's my first meeting. You know, I think people can see that in collabs too, especially when it's the first time.
To be fair, this was like a month into talking to each other, like 3 to 4 weeks, almost a month.
Takes me a while to warm up. What can I say?
And then, like, we were in VC, and he was like flirting with Roscoe, and then I think Roscoe was like, "Do you see what this guy does to me?" And and he's like, "How come you?" I don't know if I'm recalling correctly. I think he was like, "How come you don't do this with your gen mates?" And me and Altus were like, "Yeah, like he doesn't like do that with us." And I think after that conversation, like Malim went all in on us. Do you remember this?
I remember. I actually remember. Yeah, you're right. I felt bad. I'm like, oh, I'm not loving enough. Hold on, let me flip my switch, and then, and then you're right.
And then the switch flicked on.
Yeah.
And the rest was history.
I think it's because at that time I didn't know like if you guys were also down to be freaky. Like how do I explain this? Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've been quote unquote I don't know, a quote unquote unsay so and like not freaky since as young as I remember, okay? Like, I feel like maybe the mental image of bros is like what people get. Yeah. With like boy groups, I guess. Like, hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, how you doing, right? But like my actual friend group is so. We get to the point where we're sleeping naked in bed together. I'm not kidding. I'm not like this. Oh
no, I do that with some of my friends too. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's just a completely normal thing. We all just get, naked and into one bed. It's just my friend group, and then so we're always pretending like this is IRL, and I'm still friends with these people to this day. We still pretend to be like, yeah, pucker your lips, homeboy. Let me give you a good smacking or whatever. So yeah, like I'm really happy Ravenous is like this because I feel comfortable because this is like what I guess grew up with. Right. So yeah, I just feel whenever we do like stuff, I don't know, together like this, it's like I just feel like, yeah, this is what I know. It's like this is how I am. I guess you could say.
Yeah, totally. And see, like that's what I mean. Like it could have just taken one person in our gen to, if there was like one person that was like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with this, but everyone's like chill, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's like competing for like it even.
Yeah. Number 1 ranked boy kisser.
Yeah. Number 1 ranked boy kisser. It's like it's like one of those idol survival shows.
Oh my God. I would watch that, low-key. Renaissance, let's make it a thing.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we need one of those.
Once we have Gen 3.
Yeah.
And then we'll have enough people, for
competitive
real. BL. Yeah.
Welcome in. Also, thank you so much to Kay once again for your... Wait a minute. Wait. Actually, no. Let me start with Ellen Nisk first. Hey, Elle. Thank you for the mint chocolate Ryzupa. Please make sure to have Mlem within your line of sight, Rai. And Mlem, please make sure Rai brings his booty shorts. Honestly, I probably will. I honestly probably will.
Please do. Yes. I'll bring my... Well, I don't have booty shorts, but I have regular shorts. I have shorts that I outgrown that kind of... It's not as tight as booty shorts, but it's quite short because they're too small for me.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what, chat. Also, listen. Oh, wait. Let me actually go through these real quick. Kay, thank you for the cotton candy Ryzupa funds. Thank you for the funds. Thank you. Sloth, Kopkin Makap for the pumpkin Ryzupa. Ellen, thank you for the... Oh, another pumpkin Ryzupa. Thank you, Ellen. Funds. Yay. Travel funds for me and Lim. Thank you. Cineral, thanks for being part of the Blazing Gang. And Kajeta. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, actually an Aka Raizupa. Thank you.
Oh my god, that's like one night. Let's go.
Yay! We got one night accommodation.
One night. Let's go. Oh my god, that's actually huge.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wait, I need to note their names. Let's see. Okay, I need to cross-reference this later. Cross-check. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what, chat. I will make sure to bring my booty shorts, and then Mlem can let you guys. You know, he can be the first account of how short the shorts are.
I'll bring my measuring tape.
Yeah. Do you know the story, by the way, like how I ended up with these shorts?
You like bought it without knowing the size, right? I feel like I've seen it. But you can regale the story because I don't remember too well.
Yeah. So I wanted to get like new shorts because I didn't like bring a proper pair. And so I went to the store and I'm like, I was so confident, like, yeah, these are gonna fit me perfectly. I know my size. And then I get back to the place I'm staying and I'm getting ready for my jog. Put them on. I'm like, crap. So like they have like these slits, and you know, if the wind blows the wrong way, you're gonna see what's underneath. And yeah, they were that short.
Really?
I mean,
okay, noting this down.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen my ass, so like that's the problem. So like when you have, you know,
voluptuous.
Yeah, like the lower wear kind of rides up a bit, so that's like part of the problem. So yeah.
Okay.
Is it like 60s? Kind of, but it's like modern looking. It's actually modern looking.
Does it does it concave?
What does that mean?
Does it protrude?
Oh, yeah. I did that.
Artists.
I think someone actually made art of that. No, wait. Oh no, really? This was like before I told the story. This was like months ago. You know that trend before where like it's like where people would draw like either like their favorite anime character or their Oshi, like trying to put on the pants and then it's like not fitting because of the excess. Like I remember someone made art of me in that, and I guess that's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I only remember like the compression shirt one. That's like, oh, I ordered this in XL. Why is it so small? And then
like, oh my god.
And the thing is like, holy moly or something. I don't remember the reply, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, was that Demo? Wait, was that Demo? Wait a minute.
Yeah, I do remember the booty shorts from the mountainside, I guess you could say.
Oh, wait, there was a good chunk of artists that I was like I wake up the next day, I'm like, oh, like people actually made art of this. What the heck? Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, wait, okay. Wait, I'm trying to remember like the first meeting, like when we all first met. Oh, because we arrived late at the time. Like me and Altus. Yeah, it was me and Altus that arrived last at the time. So
was it?
Yeah.
Really? I honestly don't remember. Man, it's been so long. Man.
And I thought I had bad memory. Damn. Like I remember exactly. So
and to be fair, had a lot of things going on. Okay. Had a lot of things.
Were you overwhelmed?
To be fair. I kind of was, but like in a good way. But I think, oh man, like, okay, for people who are like, if you guys are like auditionees right now, and I know it's done, but like if you're like in the process, I think like after after you get that you got in email, right? It's like a one great congratulations, like, oh my god, it feels great. And then after like I would say like a week or two later, you start getting into the nitty and gritty, and then that's when you realize, like, I feel like ever since then it's never stopped. Like you are now on the grind. You got the deal, you got the job, and it's now time to do the job, right? And from then on, I was like both like happy, but I like there was this period between the pre-debut period, and I remember, I think a lot of us were feeling like we just couldn't wait to debut.
Yeah.
Right. And that was also slowly like dreading on me too, in a way. It's like, oh my god, we have to wait so long. It's not here yet. Like, how much longer? I'm getting like, I'm so impatient. And then I got really sick, and then I felt like I wanted to die.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know if I think I mentioned it to you guys, like, at one point, where I'm like, hey guys, I'm in a really bad physical state.
Really?
Yeah, it was really bad. It was super bad. Like I probably should have went to the hospital bad. I mentioned this before. It was literally like a week before debut.
Oh, I remember this now. Yeah.
And I was like, I cannot believe that I get the timing is literally 1 week, and we still had like many things to do, right? To prepare. And I'm like, bruh, I can't believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, that time. Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
Goodness.
It was pretty bad. I'm like, but if anything, like, I just have to do it. I just have to get through it. You know, nothing else to do. The show must go on. You can't change it, right? I learned that from theater, though, so that was me. Like, I absolutely could not do it. So, but thankfully, I did get better. Like, I think literally 3 days before, I got better. Oh my god, it was a miracle, but yeah.
My god. Yeah, I honestly, I would have felt so bad for you if you had to do debut, like, not feeling your best. That would be ass. That would be absolute ass. Oof, thank goodness. You know, it's kind of funny. I had a similar situation, not necessarily with, like, debut, but it was more, this has actually happened multiple times where, like, about a week before I travel to another country, I'd get sick. And then I'd always be worrying that, oh no, what if like I can't make the trip, or like if they notice at the airport that I'm like, sick and they're not gonna let me board. Yeah. Oh, you know what's funny? There was actually this one time I actually got held at the airport when I was at the check-in counter because I had really bad allergy. Oh wait, this is so funny. This was actually this was during the Christmas trip. Yes, this actually happened during the Christmas trip. I got held from boarding. Yeah. So what happened was, this was when I wasn't able to clean the dino cave yet. It was like really dusty. Now it's like, I don't encounter that problem anymore. But back when I first moved into the dino cave, it was really dusty. So I'd get really bad allergies sometimes. And I rubbed my eye. And I was rubbing it so much to the point where, like, you could really tell, like, it inflated a bit. Not inflated, but, it got sore. And, like, my eye looked red and shit. So, when I arrived at the airport, the lady at the check-in counter noticed. And she's like, what happened to your eye? And I'm like, you know, it's just allergy. And they weren't convinced. So, I had to go into, like, quarantine to have a checkup. And I was like low-key worried because like, oh god, how long is this gonna take? And what if they like misdiagnose it and just say, no, you can't fly this plane, you're a risk. But thankfully, you know, they still let me fly. Obviously I made the trip nonetheless, so all small ends.
Right. Oh man. Thankfully, yeah.
Yeah, thankfully.
Those stuff is scary. Yeah.
Also, Peter, thank you so much for the banana rice zupa. Homie, you gotta measure your clothes before buying them. Same happened with your shirt you bought from Japan when you tried it on back home, and your chest was bursting at the seams because of how small it was.
What size did you get?
Honestly, wait. I can't remember telling you guys the story. And on top of that, which makes it worse because this has happened to me more than once. So my first time in the Baruda, I don't know if this was the story I told you guys or if it was like another instance, but at least the one that's coming to mind right now is my first time in the Baruda. I go to the store at Tokyo Skytree, and there's like this really nice. I didn't even realize this was like the that one samurai. I think it's like a game. Yeah, it's like Sengoku something. And I don't know. I thought it was just like samurai souvenir at the time. So I was like, oh, that looks cool. I'll get it. And then I put it on. This was like when my body was like really, really good. This was like back in the old days, right? Like I was like so much better. And I realized that when I put on the short, it's like really tight around the booba area, and it causes the shirt again. Like, see, that's the thing with. I mean, some of you probably relate to this, right? Especially, like if you're big in some portions, like the upperwear will ride up in certain places. Sengoku Basara. Yeah, that's the shirt. So in my case, like it was really tight. It was just really tight around the booba, and you know how when like it's really tight around the booba, so the shirt is like, it's like this is such a bad way to describe it. So it's essentially, so the shirt doesn't dip in between your booba, right? Because it's like stretching out. So it's like you have this is such a bad way to describe it. So it's like you have two hills and then it's connected by a straight bridge. That's what the fabric felt like. It was just like one straight bridge between the top of the hill. It's such a, oh god, it's so bad. But yeah, very much that. Yeah, exactly. When you have to pull your shirt down all the time too.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. Oh, man, it keeps rising up. I know that feeling. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, well, I can't even remember what we were talking about prior to that anymore. I can't. Does anyone remember?
Debut stories.
Yeah. Okay, I have one question to chat while we're what's one thing you guys want me and Malim to do if ever we have enough like funds to like go crazy? Do you have any like particular suggestions or requests? Oh, wait, I remember the question I was supposed to ask you.
Okay.
So
yes.
Me?
Okay, chat can figure out their answer and then I can answer this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, while you guys think and like throw so I don't know if you were part of this, but to be fair, it was like hot during the time, so maybe you might have said no to it. So me, Altus, and Nix were supposed to go to an onsen. Are you the type of guy that would be comfortable to go with an onsen with your homies?
Yes, I said yes. I wanted to.
Oh, we did.
Did you guys end up going? Because I don't remember if like we coordinated that or not. Because I remember talking about it though.
Yeah. It ended up we ended up not going, but me and Altus did eventually. But this was like after everyone like started departing, because me and Altus stayed an extra like duration, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be me, Altus, and Nix, but I ended up because I had to like do an errand and I ended up coming back late, so we weren't able to do it anymore because I was like dead tired.
Yeah.
But
we walked around so much.
Yeah.
I think I just conked out too. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
So like, yeah, I think I remember mentioning just like maybe during the first week, like as a meme, like, yeah, me and Nix could have been naked at the onsen together during that last trip, but it ended up just me. Yeah, do some of the earlier Ryzars remember this? This was kind of a meme for like a week, where like it was the meme that me and Altus, like people were like, we didn't say we were at the onsen, but we were like saying like, yeah, me and Altus were naked in a room together. And then people just didn't know why.
Okay, we can do the same.
Yeah, we'll just tweet like, yeah, me and Malim and any of the other boys are like, yeah, we're all naked together in a room.
Yeah, cryptic messages. I'll just write, it's huge.
It's huge.
What's huge, Malim? What?
It's right in front of me, and it's huge. Oh my god.
The ground quakes every time he takes a step.
Honestly, that would be fun to do though if we end up going during a colder season.
Yeah. Definitely. I've always wanted to go to like the outdoor onsen on top of the mountain. So you're surrounded by snow, but like you're cozy in the onsen.
Yeah. I
always thought that would be super pretty. Yeah.
Oh, ooh, I've actually done that once.
What?
Kinda. Well, the snow part at least. So, and by the way, this Ryzupa, perfect timing, by the way. So, Chi-chan, arigatou gozaimasu for the Ryzupa. It seems that it snowed in Hokkaido today. That's so nice. Okay.
Oh.
I say the timing of this Ryzupa is like perfect because this was like my favorite thing. So I went to Sapporo for Christmas like a few years back, and
that's so nice.
One of my favorite things to do is, so the place I was staying had like like a public technically the entire thing is a public onsen, right? But they had like an individual tub that you can sit in. And what I would do, if I know it's gonna snow, I'd go to the onsen and just like sit in the solo tub and just like, and it's like just the best feeling ever. Like the contrast between sitting in a hot onsen tub and then the snow just falling on you. It's the most relaxing thing ever. Like I've never felt at peace and have never been so relaxed in my life than in that moment. Highly recommend you guys to try it. Yeah. It's so good.
I want to try it.
Yeah, hopefully maybe in the future if we're all able to save enough, we can take a trip together.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? No, I've already told the Ryzars this. I'm actually planning to do that in December. I want to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then, I was going to like tell the boys, like whoever wanted to like come if ever we all get the chance to go. I'm planning to go regardless, like no matter what, because I don't know. Oh, because I want to do content as well. Not in the onsen chat, obviously, but around Sapporo.
I mean, that could be a membership thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That'll be as a membership. Oh, funny thing. Wait, chat. What milestone did we set that as?
Oh,
I think that was my 100K milestone. I'll do like a private onsen ASMR.
Damn. Oh, ASMR too?
Yeah, ASMR.
Oh my god.
Oh, was it 50? Wait, what was there 100
guy's trying to
then?
scam. Or are they scamming?
Oh, is it 50? Okay, it's 50. Oh,
okay.
Wait, which one was a shower stream then? Because like I remember one is the shower stream and the other is the onsen, right? Oh, 25K is the shower stream. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, 25K for shower. Okay, we're almost near that goal then. Nice. Okay, 50K for onsen. Cool. I guess 100K is like bubble bath stream.
Bubble bath, jacuzzi.
The jacuzzi. Just hear the.
Yeah.
Wait, let me back read the suggestions. Okay.
Oh yeah, true.
All right. Wait, sorry, chat, if you don't mind, because I think it's like separated a bit. Can you guys retype your suggestions? What do you guys want me and Malim to do? Like with the funds you guys are sending, what do you guys want us to do?
We're definitely gonna eat good food.
Oh, 100%. You can never not do that when you're in the Baruda.
Oh yeah.
Oil up together. What do you mean by that?
I feel like that's already a given. I mean, what?
We already do that though.
True.
So, you know, it's not as thrilling anymore if we already do it. A baking stream.
Oh.
We'll look into it. We'll look into the possibility of it.
Okay.
Make out is crazy. Also, we already do that. What do you
Again?
Again? Don't you? Oh my god.
We asked for new suggestions, by the way.
Let's see. Crane game together.
Oh.
I guess we can record audio of that.
Can we?
At least just audio though. I mean, not stream, but at least like record like they don't have
like a little
like a pseudo Twitter voice tweet.
Right.
Yeah,
that
something
that
like
makes
that.
sense. Okay.
Ooh, wait, can you take him to that secret cafe that you came across one time? Oh yeah, I can take you there. Yeah, there's this like one
secret cafe.
Yeah, it only opens in the morning. They're like a coffee type of cafe. And what I like to go there for isn't even the coffee, because I don't drink much coffee. It's the fresh pudding that they create.
Oh.
Like from scratch, yeah. I believe it's from scratch at least.
That sounds really nice.
Too much information, hello? No, it's not. I don't think it is. There's worse out there that's TMI. You know, we're just... Yeah.
There's a whole VOD out there that's
that's TMI.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
The
Maybe
forbidden
a mukbang. Oh, a mukbang is definitely gonna happen. Couples therapy. What the hell?
Why would we need therapy?
Yeah. Couples therapy. We'll bring in one of the dark overlords and like, can you be our therapist for the stream? Thank you. Hand comparison. I mean.
Oh, true. True.
That'd be interesting.
Hand comparison. Have we done it? And I feel like we did. I just don't remember it anymore. When we were together.
Oh yeah, like we did, in private. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Travels. Wait, what the? Annabelle. Funds for you to hand. The only time I'm doing this. Thank you, Annabelle. An Akka. Wait, have you Akka'd ever before? Wait, Annabelle, have you ever Akka'd before? Wait a minute. Thank you for the Akka, Annabelle. Yo, let's go. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's like...
Oh my gosh.
Wait, from what we've raised, that's like, okay, depending on how we use it, this is like 2 nights worth of funds.
We can actually get a trip. Oh my gosh, we can get a trip.
Okay. And then
time to write our itinerary.
We got to figure out how much trains are depending on where we go.
True.
Yeah.
If it's like, yeah.
Shinkansen. Ooh, we should. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Ooh, one day accommodation at a time. Yeah. I think the Akkas cover like accommodation, and then like the extra could help cover train and food. Ooh, this is gonna be good. We should actually plan this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course. Well, you know, they're giving funds, so we can't say no anymore.
Yeah,
so
this is it.
Like
we're making this happen.
We're making it happen, guys.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's definitely time too.
Oh yeah, like lots of time actually, chat. He showed me like how much time he could commit to this. It's a good amount of time. Remember to write down the names, right? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I most certainly will. Wait, let me update this list actually before I forget. Annabelle, Mr. Joe. Okay, Mr. John's already on the list. Chi. Peter Pablo. Okay, yep, we're updated. Cool.
Let's go.
Yay.
Thank you guys.
All right. Okay, how about for you? Question. If there is there one thing you've been wanting to do but haven't done yet? And is it like, especially the type of activity where you'd be like, it'd be better if like a homie was with me.
Yes. Actually, there is one. Okay. Which kind of defeats the purpose of accommodation. It's camping.
Like in the, oh, you know what? Okay. The funny thing is, I'm not a camper person, but.
Oh, okay.
Baruda would be an exception. The Baruda would absolutely be an exception. Like, because, like, Baruda, I feel like, is the one exception, especially in the right climate.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just don't know, like, where to get equipment, you know? I don't know about how to get the equipment. Because imagine, Ryzar, imagine this, right? We go camping, maybe by a lake or something, right? We can bring a hot pot.
Oh,
we can make hot pot. It'll be so good, right? And we're chilling by like a river, and it's cool at night. Get a hot pot going. It will be so warm and cozy.
Oh my god,
it'll be so good. Yeah.
Okay, I like that idea. And like that's the beauty of the brew. Like hot pot ingredients are actually very easy to get. Like even at the grocery.
Yeah. And very easy to cook. You should kind of just dump it in and
even at the Kombini technically you can get some stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
Beautiful.
They have a lot of basic ingredients you can just it'll be so good.
I don't know about other locations, but like one thing that pops into mind, I wonder if there's like a camping ground where you get a view of Mount Fuji from the distance.
I know one, but it will probably be very popular and people will know where we are, but I do know one.
Okay.
Yeah, I know one.
All right. I guess like,
they won't know when we go, so.
Yeah, it'll be one of those things where we post pictures once we're like not there anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, there is one place I want to go that I was initially considering to go solo, but the more I thought about it, it'd be like, it'd actually be better if you like go with a friend. It's like an onsen town, which gives off Ghibli vibes.
I know it. I think I know the town.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, send it to me. I think I know what you're talking about.
This is like my dream destination. Like I was trying to book it for like the past 2 Decembers I went, but apparently it's the type of location where you have to book it a year in advance.
What?
Because it's that popular. Okay. Yeah, and it understandably so. Because like, look at that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that picture many times. Yeah.
It's like when you search onsen pictures for Japan, that's like one of the top things that come out.
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. It's what's the name of the place again? It's not Hakone.
I thought it was that. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, it's like another place. It's like, because Hakone is actually like easier to book. This is, wait, is it? This is, oh shit, wait, what the heck? Ad, go away. Ad, go away. This is Yamagata. Oh my god. And this is like the place that inspired I believe this is the place that inspired that one Ghibli movie.
Spirited Away?
Yeah, Spirited Away. There you go. Yeah. It's this
Ah.
picture. Oh wait, shit. Why did it not copy? Yeah, if you guys look up Yamagata, if you search Yamagata Onsen, you guys will see the pictures. Why is not copy pasting? Wait 1 second. Copy paste. Yeah, this picture right here. Like you can really tell that it's the inspiration.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can definitely tell. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Happy Labor Day.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Happy Labor. Well, you too. Happy Labor Day.
You know what?
I hope those eggs are ready to pop.
Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Now I want an omelet, low key.
That is crazy. They're your kids.
I mean, look. If snakes can eat their, like us, yeah, anyway.
You're a dino. What do you mean snakes?
We're both scaly, close enough.
Oh my god.
Who knows? Maybe snakes were like once dinosaurs that devolved.
Fair, okay. I can see that actually. Fair, fine. You got me there.
Damo, happy 3 months with the Blazing Gang. Let's go. Thank you for being part of the Blazing Gang for 3 months now. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Let's get juicier here. All right.
Oh, I'm more about that good juice.
Okay. Since we were already talking about pre-debut, first impressions. I mean, you've talked about this on your stream, but like this will be a good time to compare and contrast notes.
Okay. Of like everyone?
Yeah, of like everyone. Okay, let's start with Ravenous, because like they were like the people we hung out with more pre-debut.
Right.
First impression of Altus. Just like this is like I'm talking.
Wait, like when we see each other, or
oh, you know what? Okay, let's do it two ways. Before we saw each other, like just from like Discord talks, and then when we saw each other, so like two different ones.
Okay.
For me, Discord, I thought Altus was very friendly. Like he's
why do you say like friendly?
I'm trying to think of like a more proper word. I say that because whenever we're in VC, he's very chatty, which I like because I'm more of a listener type of guy, believe it or not, guys, even though I yap a ton on stream. Like I'm more of a listener in like Discord calls, unless like I need to like be the one chatting more. Like though I feel like the only time I'd like step up my chitter chatter is if the person I'm with is like less chatty than I am, and that's when I pick it up, right? After meeting Altus for the first time in the Baruda, it went from friendly to friendly. Like it went from friendly to bulky friendly.
Bulky friendly, okay. Like interesting description.
Like after seeing his build, I'm talking like I say bulky physically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
you're right.
Like the muscles, I'm like, okay.
I can never forget the first time I met Altus.
Yeah. Like I knew because he already mentioned that he went to the gym and he was like built, but I didn't expect like.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Like
we were talking about like, so what do you guys do? Outside of being an anime boy. And Altus is like, yeah, I do gym. He does gym. And oh, okay, cool. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty into gym. And then the whiplash from like when we saw him for the first time was crazy.
Yeah. Oof. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that those Oni garbs, yeah, they cover a lot. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah, they do.
They cover him a lot. Like it doesn't show off his like full form for real.
But even when he's like covered, you can still kind of like just the broadness of his shoulder. You're like, oh, there's something cooking down there. Yeah, and he takes it off and it's like.
Oh my god, ooh. Yeah, I saw firsthand at the onsen, dude. Like,
yeah,
he built. Oh my goodness. Altus revealed his chest. Oh yeah, he did. This was in a tweet, right? Wait, was it a tweet? Yeah, I think it was his tweet.
Oh yeah. Wait, what cup size? I don't know.
114. Wait,
what size is that? Oh well, you know what? Cup sizes are kind of weird because they like differ so widely, depending on like.
True.
Wherever you are.
Wherever you are. Yeah. Definitely. Oh, that is true though. That is true.
Yeah. They have like so many weird. Sometimes they just differ so wildly. Yeah.
Oh God. Any additional no? Oh wait. Yeah. Honestly, I think Altus. I was very I think Altus is the type of guy you get comfortable with right away, because he's just like. You can tell that 100%. He's very genuine. Like he's a very genuine guy.
His damn laugh.
Yeah.
That damn laugh of his.
You see the dollar signs just kind of floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Altus is like. It's so weird saying pure. Like, and for me, he's like a very.
He kind of is, though.
Right?
Wait, I know what you're talking about.
Right? You know what I mean, right? Also, Zanny, thank you for the raid, Netherlings. Welcome to the stream.
Zanny.
We're spilling tea. Wait, Zanny. Wait, we should. Okay, after Altus, we should talk about Zanny. Let's talk about Zanny in honor of the raid.
Talk about Zanny.
Thank you for the Netherling raid. We're talking. Yeah, you guys came at a good time. We're talking tea. We're talking about each member first impressions, like when we first talked to them in Discord and like when we first met each other. So yeah, very good time to come in.
Very juicy. We'll also talk about Avalon too.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
You get what I mean though, right? Pure is the perfect word. Pure is, there's something pure about
I'm
Altus.
not gonna lie. Okay, hear me out. He is like, Altus is like, Altus is like the unsay-so Buddha.
What?
No, does it? Because he has that like cheerfulness and that like.
Okay, I see the vision. Okay.
Yeah, right. Like he just has that like calmness and cheerfulness of like a happy Buddha.
That's
but
so
he's
true.
he's just all about the. Yeah, like desires, I guess. That's worldly desires is still a thing. I don't know,
Yeah, yeah. I see I see the vision. You're cooking.
He's a worldly Buddha. That's like such sacrilege, but that's how I see it.
No, I think that's a very perfect description. Like the more, like at first I was like, what? But then you described it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? That works. That actually checks out. Yeah, he is. He
kind of smiles like the Buddha statues, like they're smiling. I don't know.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned that, because like even in call, like I don't know about you, like when you can hear that Altus is like laughing, or you can when he speaks, when he's smiling. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And now that we've seen him, I can never unsee his smile. Yeah. I guess like. Yeah. I every time he's like laughs, I can just imagine it in his
Yeah.
when we saw him. Yeah.
Funny enough, like out of all the people in FSPEN, like yeah, I don't know. I just like picture Altus whenever like I don't know how to put it. Yeah.
Like he's rememberable.
Yeah, memorable in a way. Yeah.
I definitely agree.
Yeah. What you see is what you get in a way.
Yeah.
Like there's no artifice to Altus. If that makes sense. Like he's just he a cool guy. Very easy to get.
He wears his emotion on his sleeve, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Okay, Zanny. Since we have the Netherlings over, let's talk about Zanny.
Yeah.
Okay, Zanny's a different. Okay, you know what? You start actually, because like I feel like it's different for me, because I know Zan. I knew Zanny prior.
Okay, I hope Zanny's not listening, because I'm a little bit shy. Okay, so from how do I say? Cause I also, you know, I watched Avalon, right? Way before even like Gen 2 auditions were a thing. I knew of Avalon, of course. And Zanny, Zanny was like one of the people I was also very intimidated by. Okay, not gonna lie, I think literally everyone intimidated me except for Roscoe. Now I think about it, because I remember my first time with Lucy and Cass, and I was also hella intimidated. Gale, I was also hella intimidated. Ravenous, like literally everyone, I was also very intimidated by.
Yeah.
So maybe that doesn't amount to much, except for Roscoe, of course. But yeah, Zanny in particular, my impression was like, this is a guy who knows his shit. Like, Zanny is the type of guy who knows exactly what he wants. This is my opinion. I might be wrong. But like from the impression I got, it's like he knows what he wants. He knows his goals. He knows how to get to them. And is a very like, I won't back down.
Right.
No matter what kind of person. And I low-key really admire Zanny for that. And his perspective on things, I feel, is like quite refreshing too on a lot of topics. Yeah. I don't know if guys, I'm gonna be honest, I think the only time I ever like really talked more in depth like was the collab I did with him and Roy. I don't think we've ever like talked in a VC, for example,
oh yeah,
much in depth. Yeah, which I would totally love to, by the way, if you're still here. Just gotta find the time, because usually around now it'll probably be like going to sleep or getting ready to sleep, so it's kind of hard, right? But let me think. But I do have the first impression of meeting him. I was very shy meeting Avalon in particular because I only knew Roscoe. So I'm the type of person who doesn't like go in and be like, hey, my name is Malim, who are you, right? I literally, as people came in, I just sat there and I stared at them. And then they were like talking to either like each other or like Manasans, and I was just sit there quietly and like just be in the moment. I didn't want to look at my phone because I felt like that was rude, and I was just waiting for them to be like, who are you? And then I could be like, oh, my name is Malim Cendari, I'm a second gen, yeah, nice to meet you. That was me.
Okay. But
like when Zanny came in the room, I knew exactly like, oh, that's Zanny. At first, like, sometimes I was like, is that Lucy? Is that Cass? Is that Gale? I don't really know, and I'm too shy to ask, hi, are you this person?
Yeah.
But Zanny was like, oh, that guy is Zanny, I can tell. And he was like, guys, everyone is taller than me, so I was just like, whoa. I felt very tiny. But yeah, I think like my impression from what I knew like fit really well. And he was just such like a down to earth kind of guy. And I was like, oh, he's exactly like how he presents himself on stream, for example, right?
Right.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely Zanny. Like he's totally one-on-one. He's so like genuine. Yeah, I was still shy to talk with him. Particularly Zanny, Gale. Yeah, I would say I was probably the most shy with. I think I was a little bit more comfortable with like Cass and Lucy because I had those arcs with them. Lucy getting lost, and then I went shopping with Cass, and I think that like built more of like comfort for me. So it was more like, oh, I just didn't have enough time to hang out with the other two, which I wish we could do next time. And there's always plenty of opportunities, but
absolutely,
yeah, Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean,
yeah.
For me with Zanny at least, because I again, you guys know this already. I met Zanny way before I was resurrected into this era. So I knew Zanny in my prehistoric era, and it's very interesting because, like, obviously people know that me and Zanny are like besties within, at least like in terms of like who we're like closest to within FSP. Like, I think we're like the closest to each other. And I think the reason why is, so I'm the type of guy that, I don't know, I have a very good radar when it comes to people. And and thankfully, because of that radar, I've managed to dodge people that turned out to be like iffy, or you know what I mean. But in Zanny's case, like, he was that person where we just instantly clicked, and on our very first talk with each other, we were very open, and we were literally talking about stuff that, as though we knew each other for years already. We were just so open and unafraid, and you know, we don't judge each other. Like, you know, like we have the type of friendship where we're open enough with each other to, like, you know, just like listen and entertain whatever crazy thought we have. And yeah, and I think when we first met, the funny thing though is that even though Zanny and I are like very open, you know, like very close, very open with each other, I was this was not just Zanny though, but the entirety of I was very shy meeting Avalum as well. Like very, very shy. Yeah. To the point where, like, even with Zanny, I don't know, it's just very different when you're meeting someone in person for the first time for some reason.
I feel you, yeah.
Right? So like, even if I've like had like plenty of hours talking to Zanny prior, it was like meeting for the first time, I still got shy because, like, he is a fine man, okay, Chad? He is a fine man. You guys probably already know this. This man is not afraid to show skin, goddammit, in his like hand cams and stuff. And with very good reason. He's a fine gentleman. I don't know, I like his style. He dresses very well for his like for his presentation.
He definitely has like the Zanny style for sure.
Yeah. He has like that signature,
and it works so well.
It stands out, you know. Nobody quite dresses like him, I feel, in FSP. But yeah, like being in FSP together has definitely helped. You know, we got closer to each other. But here's the thing, chat. Even though like me and Zanny are besties, I think I've said this to the Ryzars before. We have that type of friendship where we don't talk to each other every day. Heck, I don't even. We could go weeks without talking to each other. Because we both acknowledge that we're very busy doing our own thing, you know, like he's busy with his netherlings. I'm of course like all my eyes are always on my Ryzars, but whenever we do get together, it's like I don't think there's ever been a VC call where we didn't go at least a minimum of an hour. It's always like hours and hours.
You know, I feel you actually a lot on that. Yeah. So I get what you mean.
We have a very low maintenance friendship, I feel. Because we both know that we're very independent and tend to get very preoccupied and very passionate about what we do. So yeah, I adore Zanny. He's one of the people that I feel I can be extremely open with, and I can tell him like anything without worrying, you know. And I
also feel like talking to him more. Like for me, I feel like Zanny's like a really wise guy. He has a lot of, I think, experience that he's been through, that he's able to give like really solid advice and like, again, like the different perspective too. Like it's something I tend to not hear from other people. It's very, very unique, I would say.
True. Yeah. Definitely looks at stuff like from a different angle. That's always interesting. or like the type of angle that you don't hear people talk about much, like other people usually. Okay. Yeah, that's Zanny. All right, who do you want to talk about next? It's like we're going down the line. Like, okay, who's next?
Okay. Well, let's see. Back to Ravenous then. We could talk about Nayu.
Nayu. Let's see. I feel like Nayu, interestingly enough, before meeting and after eating, he was exactly the type of person I expected him to be. Like I knew, like the way I view Nayu is like, he's like, I mean, obviously he's responsible.
Yeah.
He's very responsible, very reliable, and I think one thing I know I can always count on Nayu for is that he'll always speak his mind if you wanna, like, if you really need like an honest opinion. Like, I don't think he's the type to, like, you know what I mean? He'll give it to you straight.
Yeah.
And I like people like that, because even if I'm admittedly like I get anxious AF, man, sometimes. So and I think sometimes that could be a problem if people like can feel that, because they're gonna be like hesitant to like, oh, you know, like he gets kind of antsy, so I'm probably gonna go easy on him. I don't like that. I like it when people are just like straightforward with me regardless. I can count on Naya for that. And I don't know, I admire how organized he is. He's very organized as an individual. But yeah, that's the thing about Nayu for me. Unfortunately, I love Ravenous. I haven't had the chance to hang out with Nayu much because of time zone difference. Yeah. Like the times I'm free is when he's streaming. That's why, even though I don't talk to him much, even though I haven't had the chance to like chat with him pre-debut, like there was a good chunk of times, but like ever since we debuted, it's like hard. In fact, most of the time I do catch Nayu is just him lurking, like me lurking in the background, because he usually streams at the time when I'm like working on stuff. So it's like, yeah.
I feel you on that.
How about you?
Yeah. I also mostly lurk in Nayu stream, because it's like usually right before I stream. So I a lot of the times when I'm eating, I'm watching Nayu.
Same.
yeah. Secretly, watching Nayu. I remember like in the very beginning, he's very similar to Zanny in the sense they both know who they are as a person, like what they want.
The purples.
So the purples. Like straight up in the beginning, he was just like, yo guys, this is how I am, this is how I act. Just to let you guys know. He kind of like really like established like the organizing thing. Cause like when we all had to work on stuff, and many times we had to work together, right? He was definitely there to be like, okay guys, blah 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 blah, this or that, right? Gotta get this thing. I think he was the first person I met, if I remember. Yeah, and he helped me a lot, and I thought Nayu was like, he was so I remember like when I first met him, I remember this. I think I talked about this. He had zero like you know when you meet people for the first time, there's sort of like this kind of facade, I would say. You know, like first time politeness, right?
Yeah.
Not to say Nayu isn't polite, but he didn't have that first time like, oh hey, how are you? My name is blah 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 blah. I remember we just went into a hug, and he was like, how you doing? How's it been? And like, are you okay? And stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this guy is so real. And I just quickly like try to be as comfortable as he was, because he was comfortable, so it made me feel comfortable too. Right. And also there was the story he helped me get a haircut. I was super appreciative, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, I remember you telling the story. Yeah.
yeah. He's a very now he has a really. I feel like now he has this very tender side to him.
He
this
does.
caring side.
He does.
Yeah.
I
I actually was lucky enough to have like good I had a few talks with Nayu. Very, very nice, like just talking about like life and various things.
Who is streaming right now, by the way, I just realized.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is he doing his Golden Week?
Yeah, he is. I think he's refined stuff right now. Yeah.
Ooh. Nice.
I have to play that eventually. I think one of my favorite moments with Nayu was the off collab, because I think the off collab is a good example of, like, even though Nayu is definitely like the responsible one, like the one you can rely on, like that off collab really shows that, you know, he can also be playful. He has a playful side as well.
Yeah. Sometimes unexpectedly too.
Yeah, I never
which
thought
makes it fun.
Out of all the people in FSP, he'd be the first people to slap my ass. But here we are.
That's just how it is.
He officially has taken that title. Not just me, but Altus too, I believe.
Yeah.
Good.
If only I was there in person.
Oh, don't worry. We'll
I could have slapped your ass too.
Oh. The mutual butt slapping. The famous TMI VOD. Oh man. 2025 part 2. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh man. Honestly, I gotta say, before we move on to next member, we got very lucky shooting that, in the sense that so on the on the spaceship we were at, me and Altus were like next to each other with our accommodations.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest worries is that, you know, because especially in the Baruda, like you don't want to disturb people, especially that stream was like late night. So yeah, we got very lucky that we got to, you know, we had space to fool around. And if anybody heard, they'd be like, what are these guys doing in there? Is that some BL
Didn't
happening?
you scream a couple of times?
You did. Oh my god. If there was anyone
I remember
actually...
I'm like, is this gonna be okay? I hope nothing happens.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of things to worry about. The VOD, whether it's gonna stay up, whether we're gonna get arrested, whether we're gonna get a noise complaint. But thankfully, yeah, there wasn't any complaint or anything. Okay. Next. Okay, let's go to... Okay, you know what? I'll let you choose an Avalon one as well next.
Oh, okay. Avalon this time? Okay.
Yeah, I guess we might as well go.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Let's you know what? Let's talk about Gale. Let's talk about Gale.
Gale.
Yeah.
Okay. Gale. Discord Gale. Oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna be so rude with you guys. Out of all the members of Avalon, Gale was probably one of the... So you guys, the Ryzars know this. The concept of getting starstruck with me is kind of lost already because of all the people I've worked with prehistorically. So I rarely get starstruck by people. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I got starstruck by Gale, but it's like something close to that. I remember the first time we were... Oh my god, it's so embarrassing if Gale hears this. So the first time we got a lot of members of Avalon in VC. So like Gale popped in, and I think this was during the time when the new patch for Final Fantasy 14 came out-ish, maybe. Or maybe a little after. And like Gale, because I don't know. Okay, prior to that, just so that you guys understand, Gale was probably the person I was excited to meet the most from Avalon, because obviously I already knew Zanny, so it's like, you know. But Gale, because I knew that he was a Final Fantasy 14 player, and content wise, like I thought he was fun. Like I really liked his vibe, like if there was one member, oh, you know what? Especially because like, out of all the audition videos, Gail's was the one I actually tuned into the most, for the audition advice. So, along with that, I ended up watching more of his streams, and yeah, like if I had to Oshi someone from Avalon, it'd probably be Gale. Yeah, so like I was actually like slightly like, holy shit, like not literally like this. I wasn't like, but you know what I mean? It was just kind of that feeling where like, oh, you know, like I'm finally like talking to Gale.
Yeah.
And like
it's him.
Yeah,
that's
like him.
The guy.
That's the guy. And on top of that, like he was like, yeah, do you wanna, I think he was like, yeah, do you want to play Final Fantasy 14 for a bit? I'm like, Gil invited me to play Final Fantasy 14. I can't believe we're doing this. But, you know, I'm like, you know, in VC, I'm like, yeah, sure, cool. You know, like when you try to play it cool, but internally it's like,
yeah.
And yeah, when we met in the Baruda, yeah, Gil was cool. Unfortunately, like,
yeah, I guess he was alright. He was cool.
He was alright. Nah, Gil was exactly like, yeah, Gil chill. Gil's like really chill when we met in the Baruda, and I'll never get over, you guys know, I'll never get over the when people were memeing him because of the what do you call it, like a dress coat, I don't know, like jacket. That was a nice jacket from Mama Galleon though. He looked dapper in that, but people were, I forgot like if it was like Avalon. That was like,
oh really?
For it. Yeah, you remember you know what jacket I'm talking about, right? The one he wore all the time.
I believe so.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the memeing thing though.
Yeah, they were like, does anyone in chat know what was like the exact like meme going on at the time? His business suit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, his business suit. That's what they were calling it. Because I don't know. I'm used to it, but like I guess some people might think it's like looking like a suit or something.
Oh, because he was the blazer or something? Like
yeah.
a blazer?
What baffled me though was he was wearing it in the heat too.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get how he survived that, but yeah. Good for him though. Yeah, because he looked formal. But yeah, I like Gil. Because
sometimes
of how
fashion is pain.
It truly is. I remember that era. Not anymore though. I don't do that anymore. But yeah, Gail's cool. We don't get to hang out as much as I wish we could. I don't know. I think he's always fun to be within VC because I don't know. We're just both busy, and again, time zones again. So but yeah, I like Gil. I really like Gil. Like the way I look up to him as a person in this space, like that's, I still have that same opinion of him, like even up until this day. How about you?
I think with Gale too, I also didn't have a chance for like a 1v1 thing. It was mostly like when everyone was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I also thought for Gale, the same way with Zanny, like he was exactly the same as he was on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And he was so friendly. And the thing I appreciate about Gale is like, I remember like many times he would like actually actively check up, like on me. Mm-hmm. And like I remember, this is one memory. I remember like when we were all gonna, you know, it was time's up and we were all gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
And he said like, it was really nice like meeting you, was hanging out with you, and we gave like a hug, and that was like one of the nicest hugs I got as well.
Aww.
Not gonna lie, like all the boys give really good hugs. I think, yeah. Except Roscoe, I guess, but
except Roscoe,
but yeah,
that's crazy. Clip that.
We'll get into Roscoe later. I remember a funny story, but but yeah, yeah, for Gale, like I just felt like really, I don't know, pampered occasionally. Like I wasn't, not this, I don't know, is it bad to say I wasn't expecting it? But like I wasn't. But he would actually just like straight up ask like, "Hey man, how are you doing?" Or like, you know, "You okay?" Or you know, just being like, just being like really positive, and it was really nice. And he was always, he's so funny, always funny off stream too. Yeah,
he's a good vibe for sure.
Yeah, he's exactly like how he is.
Actually, true.
The freakiness too.
yeah, so true.
Actually, probably even more because he's like uninhibited. Well, I don't know. The things he says on stream is quite already uninhibited, huh? So maybe it is exactly the same. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ooh, also, just to go through a few of these. Another ransom rogue sniper. Thank you for the one recruitment. Thank you for the one gifted recruitment. Thank you, my cheeser. Thank you for the 1 month as part of the Blazing Gang. Let's go. Thank you. The not so lonely writer. Thank you for 1 month as well. Let's go. And to Des. Thank you. Thank you for the travel funds. Thank you for the pumpkin Ryzar sneaking in while at work to give treats to the sweetest boys. I hope you're both having fun. Okay, you heard that, Malim.
Yippee.
We have to use. They mentioned treats, so we have to get treats with this Ryzar during our trip.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Next up. Oh, wait. One last thing. I just want to share this real quick. So, everyone's busy, but like sometimes I like to hang out in the VC, even if I'm alone, just to see if anyone's free to hang out.
Oh yes, I know.
Yeah. I do that sometimes. I don't know, because I do that with my friend group before. So like I guess that's like habit that kind of carried over. I don't get to hang out as much because we've been so busy, but yeah. So I remember I was hanging out in VC solo one time, because like just in case anyone's free. If not, then it's fine because like busy boyos. And then Gail popped in for a bit and was like, "Yeah, I'll keep you company." I'm like, "Aw, so nice." And then we just end up chit-chatting, which was like really cool. So yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, it was very cool for that. Yeah. Okay, next up. Back to Ravenous, I guess. Oh, well, I mean, Nix, of course. Aside from us two. Yeah, Nix Voltare. All right, you can start off with this one.
I think Nix was also, I would say Nix was quite similar to Gale too, in a sense that like no limiters. And
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I feel like no, really, because I what I remember, like Nix was he was like the kind of like bright eye, starry eye, like, oh, I'm here in FSP. I felt a little bit like like in the same boat as Nix, to be honest. And like he's like, oh, we're all here, we're fine together. It's time for us to be a real gen, where we're all together now. And then the one thing I remember is that he's the most fucking talented motherfucker I've ever laid my eyes upon. Like, honestly, because I remember we were sharing like, right, our what we could do, our talents and stuff like that, right? And then Nix was just like, yeah, I did this and that and boom and bam. He has like all these freaking examples. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, insane. Oh my god. It was insane, yeah. So I think my first impression was like, this guy's so freaking talented. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I thought he was I think in the beginning he was more. I mean, yeah, I guess so, but we were all more say so. But like Nix especially.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what goes on in the stream. Like, I think the past 2 months is when I started to realize. Like, he was like, when we first met, he was like freaky. We were all like in this like, boy kisser moment. Yeah. But until like. I'm not gonna lie, until like the collab I did with him on the eating the beans or whatever, I'm like, this is normal? Like, this is what he says in his stream? I didn't realize he went this much. And that's like I guess that's like a difference in how would I say, impression now. But yeah, in person he was also like really fun and he was like super chill. I think my favorite parts is. Do you remember when we? I think it was with you because you were stepping on him.
Oh yeah, literally.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That literally popped in my mind like prior to you saying that.
Yeah. Have we ever talked about that?
I think Nix did once, but that was like a long time ago. Yeah. A lot of people probably don't know.
Well, then don't give context, but yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, I was stepping on Nix, and he asked for it, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did like a, like from freaking Cloudy and the Chance of Meatballs. Like that one guy that was like,
Yep.
That was so funny. Yeah. Cause wait, I remember it was so weird for me because I was in the restroom because we were about to leave.
Yeah.
I was in the restroom. I come out and I see this whole like everyone is just surrounding you two, and I'm like, what is going on? Why is Nix on the ground and why are you stepping up?
Yep. For the record,
I'm like,
he asked.
Oh, this is Ravenous.
Yep. The Ravenous experience in a nutshell, pretty much.
Yeah.
For the record, he asked for this chat. Like, this wasn't of my like, I want to step on you. No, he like, Ryzar, can you like step on me? Like, raise your foot.
Write that down.
Yeah. Fun fact, in case you didn't know yet, you're welcome. Nix for me, he was like one of the people I hung out with the most pre-debut in VC. Because again, Final Fantasy XIV being the common denominator, so we just kind of be online. And yeah, I adore Nix. Like, I think he's a very special guy. If there's anybody I feel in FSPEN could go really far in this whole shebang, I think it'd be Nix, because he's such a powerhouse of a talent. And
I agree.
And you can really tell how his room bees, like, love, they just love Nix. They really admire. You can feel the admiration from the room. And with good reason, because, Nix cares a lot for, not just his community, but even, like, in FSP. Like, you can tell he cares. Also...
He puts in a lot of work.
He does. I think I said this during my first or second week upon debut. Like, I love that we have someone like Nix in our gen, especially as someone that's prehistoric AF, because it's very, not just Nix, but I think there was like, I'm not going to say the liver's name, but they kind of made like a tweet recently. It's a good tweet, by the way. It's a good tweet, which the sentiment I agreed with. I believe I replied to that tweet even. Like, there's something very inspiring about being able to work with people that are just so skilled and so talented and very passionate about what they do, that energy sometimes, it's like very inspiring, and it rubs off on you in a way where, I want to do good too I want to do good too, just as and be as passionate about what I do as these guys. So I think that's definitely Nix for me. And what I love about Nix, so on social media, we just randomly drop each other videos.
Wait, does he send you freaking reels too?
Yeah.
Oh
we
my god. Does he send you cursed ones? What kind of reels do you get? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I'll look at the most recent one.
Oh, okay, wait. I want to see my most... Hold on, we'll share. This guy, bruh.
Okay,
let me see. What did he say? Oh my god. Okay, I know what he sent me. Wait, I know what I sent him too. Okay, you first.
This one is in a reference to Crash Bandicoot.
Oh.
What did he send you?
What the heck? You get like cute shit.
No, this is like me.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
he sent me... he didn't send me a reel. He sent me like those posts you can like swipe, right? So it's pictures.
Okay.
So on the front cover it says "pull my tail."
Okay.
And there's like a tail. So I swipe like through 4 pictures, and at the end of it, it's a little cat, and it's not its tail.
Oh no.
And then I sent him the eggplant and sweat emoji. Don't ask why.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then before that one, So I sent him something before that one.
Mm-hmm.
So my previous thing that I sent him was a reel, and it was the caption was, your second at has to wear this outfit for you, okay? Mm-hmm. And it was a person in like a skimpy maid outfit. So I sent him because he was actually my second ad. So I was like, okay, score up, wear it. And then he reacted with a handshake. So I think he's gonna do it for me, guys. I think that's what it meant.
Right. Oh my god, yeah. I love that. Yeah, I think like, cause I'm like, okay, I'm the type of guy that would like send random stuff, like messages to people, but I'm always in my head about like, I don't do that with any other person in FSP aside from Nix, only because I'm like, oh no, like what if they're not into that, or like what if I'm disturbing them, what if they're busy, like, you know, what if they're busy and they don't like receiving stuff like that. So like I think, yeah, Nix is the only person I do that to, because I don't know like what, yeah, the rest, like, yeah.
He does it first, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But my feed is like totally not. Like, I would send more. Nick sends more stuff than I do, but it's because I literally don't get any memes or anything funny or anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The algorithm
like,
is
usually,
not algorithming for you.
Yeah, so I that's why I don't send anything, because I don't think there's anything to send. It's just like either it's like news, like straight up just regular news, or like just regular like cooking videos, like cooking or vlogging, or like stuff about like locations to visit, for example, right? Like reviews and stuff. So it's like nothing really to be like, haha, pull my tail, ha, oopsie, not my tail, it was my gigantic, you know.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. That's Nix, guys. Yeah, I love that man, for real. I fucking adore that man. All right. Next, let's go for Lucy.
Ooh, okay.
Oh wait, no, actually, wait. Yeah. I think out of all the Avalon members, like, Lucy is the one what's the word I'm looking for? Like I have such a respect for that man. That, yeah, he's a good singer. Like, okay, low key, there's a part of me that's intimidated isn't the word. Cause for me, if we're talking about like this whole idol shebang of being idols,
yeah,
I feel like Lucy is like one of the ideal idols for me, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if I had to choose like one member of FSPE and that like is like a really good example and what I think an idol should be, it'd probably be Lucy. It's a good balance of like talent, and he's actually a funny guy, and I really like his insight on stuff whenever like I do get the chance to like hear him, like when he has like opinions on certain stuff. Like, yeah, I think he's very well rounded for me. Funny enough, Lucy is the person I haven't had much chance to like have like a super close moment with yet. Yeah, but that was like my first impression of like Lucy, like pre everything. But that opinion still holds until this day. Like, I really see him as like the like he's like the perfect one in all of this. Like, not like perfect in terms of like perfect, like, you know, because nobody's perfect, but like in my eyes, like what an idol should be in the group. And his laugh, holy shit. His laugh.
He also has that rich laugh. Yeah.
He does, to the point where it's like soundboarded in our servers, rightfully so.
Oh my god. Oh wait, right. Wait, do we have it?
Yeah, it's somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if it's like somewhere.
Wait.
Do you have it? Wait, do you have it?
Let the moonlight guide you.
That was not
Hey, that was Gail saying Lucy's like line, right?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's Cass.
Oh, that's Cass? I thought that was Nix.
Oh, that's Cass.
Oh my god.
Gale sounds like he could be in Marvel Rivals.
Oh, actually. Honestly, I feel like Gale could be a voice actor.
True. True.
Are you still going through the soundboard?
There's others, but I don't know what it sounds like, so I'm afraid of clicking it.
Oh, yeah. Just to be safe.
Yeah. Because I've never heard it myself,
Yeah. But yeah, that's for me. Like, that's me for Lucy. Yeah, I haven't had the chance to like have like close moments with him as much. But yeah, he's definitely a guy like I really want to like. We'll probably have that moment soon for sure. I think he's like low key a funny guy, actually. For me, he's actually low key a funny guy.
Yeah.
Post.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, my idea of Lucy and what he was when I first met him was like completely different.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, for you too. Yeah.
I was low key scared of Lucy at first.
I can get behind you on that.
But honestly, it's like it's not necessarily Lucy. It's like the senpai thing in general. Because my thing is that I think this applies to the senpais, but I think more so for Lucy because like I do see him as like he's like perfect with what he does, right? So it's like he's one guy like I don't want to like disappoint amongst the senpais. So it's that thing where because Avalon already did great, setting things up for FSPEN. Like they debuted and they fostered such an amazing community and did great with the circumstances they were given. So like going into this as Gen 2, it's like, I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to disappoint anyone, I don't want to be the guy that comes in and like ruins things for everyone. So, yeah.
What do you mean?
No, this is like me and my, that's just like that little voice in my head that like, yeah, don't fuck it up or else they're gonna hate you.
Aww.
But yeah, how about you though?
Yeah, like Lucy was kind of like the spearhead, right? I would feel kind of like the glowing sun. Like I don't want to be Icarus and fly too close and get burned.
Okay,
that was like my impression. Like he had the aura, right? He got that aura in him.
Yeah.
But then immediately when I first met him, I'm like, oh, this guy's like way chill. Like he's totally not like that at all. Not at all. He was the first person that gave me like the senpai feeling, and he still does, for sure. I remember my first time talking to him. I think it was me, him, Cass, and Roscoe. And he was like so like, oh hey, I'm Lucy. If you ever need help, you can always rely on me. You can always ask me. Technically, I'm your senpai. So don't worry about anything. If you have any questions, like. And I remember like one of the first few times I actually played Valorant with with Lucy and Cass, and Roscoe a little bit. And during that whole time, I was just asking him, questions here and there, like, oh, what's it like? Are there rules? What should I be worried about? Stuff like that. Like, how do I, be a good FSP VTuber? And he gave so many insights, and it was really, really helpful. I'm still shy for asking him for help, though.
Same. I've never asked him for help.
Yeah, right. Yeah, even though he says you can, I'm like, I know we have your permission, but I don't want to bother you, Mr. Lucien Lunaris.
Same.
Yeah.
Very relatable.
But I've been trying, and yeah, it's fun, and I definitely he definitely makes me feel really comfortable though. So I really appreciate. Yeah.
I totally agree. Honestly, it's one of those things, like, it seems like a small thing, but like for those that are actually like, if you're like in, I don't know, at least for me, like, I really appreciate people like that, where like where they try to make you feel as comfortable as possible and are actually like willing to like help you if you need, like, if you're struggling with something or need advice or need insight, and you can always trust Lucy to do that for you. Like, I'm just, again, I guess same thing, just really shy to even ask him or anything. But I know that if the day came where I had the guts, and if I wasn't shy to ask, like, just the senpais in general, anything for something, yeah, maybe one day. maybe yeah, I respect Lucy a lot, and I really do, like he's just that, like aside from Nix, like, it feels like he's that guy that can go far with this thing as well, like, really far.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically we've gone
Last
through.
up.
We can kind of do each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've already kind of talked about, like,
Kind of tired. Yeah.
I haven't said like after Baruda. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So
post impression.
Yeah, the post impression. So after I met you in the Baruda, I'd say. I remember because, like, I don't know, I'm the type of guy that, like, after a trip, after meeting people, I kind of like have a that main character moment where you're looking out the window thinking,
oh yeah,
I mean, I had that kind of moment
on the journey. Yeah,
I had that moment on a plane where I was just like going through everything, going through each person one by one, and when it came to you, I think out of everybody, you're the person I was most, probably out of Ravenous at least. Like,
okay.
I had, like, obviously I already had a good opinion of everybody, like, before the trip, because we already got to talk to each other a good chunk before that first trip. But after that, I think you were the person I was most pleasantly surprised by. Like, yeah,
okay.
Like, pleasantly surprised by, like, I think it's because, like, you were the person I talked to least in VC prior to the trip. So, like, that trip was like the getting to know you more than, because, like, I was able to do it with the other boys already, because, like, Altus and Nix I hung out with most, and Nayu as well ish. But it was you I hung out with the least. So, like, that's probably why. Like, that trip was like my moment to hang out with you more, and get to know you more. And after that, I'm like looking back, I remember telling myself that, yeah, I'm really glad that we have someone like Malim, like, because, like, you bring an energy I feel like our group needed that I don't think I would.
No, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, like, I think of, like, Nix, Nayu, and Altus. Like, you're like that spark. Like, you have a very good vibe that the group needed in order to be well-rounded. Without you, it feel very weird and feel very stuffy, I feel. So you definitely help balance that out. And I don't remember if I told this to you directly or if it was like something with chat. I felt like you were the guy that, yeah, like if I wanted to collab with somebody, if I wanted to, you know, like how, let's say when you're planning a collab or like any type of group thing, even if it's like I don't know, like you can bring one friend to a party. I feel like you'd be that guy I could just like take anywhere and you'd.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's my impression at least.
Oh. Man, yeah. What the hell? I'm not ready for this at like 1 a.m. bro. it's quite potent at this time, the feelings. Oh, stop.
Man, imagine what happens at 3 a.m.
Oh, then it's a different type of feeling, all right? The one you can feel in your pants. I mean, what?
Yeah, that's my post because I already talked about the pre. So yeah, that's my post, and that opinion still holds to this day, of course.
Oh man, stop. Well, okay, fine then, Mr. Ryzar. You want to play that game? I also have a post. Actually, before the post, I want to say like one memory that I really cherish and remember, even though it's kind of like not much, but I really enjoyed when you, Altus, and I ate soba at like that random place that we tried to find in the rain.
Yes.
Yeah. It was like nothing spectacular. It was a random shop in like the middle, like inside the building, up the stairs, you know. But we just had like a nice chill time, soba. We were talking about like our trip because it was near the end, right?
Yeah. It was like when everyone left already, right? Or no?
I believe so. Or like they left that day or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everyone left that day except for us.
Yeah. That was a moment I cherish too. I remember eating. I remember the food and how it tasted because I was with you guys.
Aww. Yeah, I totally.
But my post, my post impression. I think out of everyone in Ravenous, I'm really appreciative of you because I feel like I can, how do I say, be like both relate to a lot of things like our journey and also like be sensitive.
Okay.
Vulnerable, sorry. Be vulnerable. I think that's a better word. I can be vulnerable with you, and I really appreciate it because I feel like you really understand, you know, there's like ups and downs, right? And I don't really talk about the downs with anybody really if I think about it. There's not much chance to. But I really appreciated that I can talk to you about it.
Yeah. I know exactly
because I feel like
conversations these are.
Yeah, I feel like we have a lot of the like similar, right? Like similar situations, and even if they're not similar, I feel like you understand it. You can understand me, and I'm really appreciative of that. So I feel like mentally, like you're one of my anchors, Ryzar.
Aww. I think I feel the same way. Yeah. I think I can honestly, like, you're definitely one of those people that, like, if you wanna, like, if I feel like, aside from Zanny, of course, but I mean, like, again, like, Zanny is one of those people I like, rarely talk to, but when we do, it's like hours. Like, you're one of those people I know that is like open to a bit more of vulnerable conversations, especially like, you know, because, you know, things can get tiring sometimes and like stuff. Yeah. So I totally get that. I totally get what you mean. And again, it just goes back to like, that's why I'm glad you're in this gen, because like otherwise if you weren't here, I don't know if I could do it with anyone else.
No, I honestly I get you, yeah.
But honestly, probably we could though. It's just that, you know, it's like it's that same thing. Yeah, it's like that same reason why like we're shy with some of the senpais, for example.
Yeah,
it's just a vibe thing. I think chat would relate to this, right? Do you guys get that, chat, when you know, you're friends with everybody, but there's that one friend where you just feel much more comfortable just like pouring your heart to than others, because it's just like it feels easier, it feels natural with that person. So yeah, I think that's how, like, I definitely feel that same way about you.
Because like, you know, you never really know if like the other person is okay with it too.
Yeah,
because I don't want to just like vent to like a person when they're not ready to take it, or like don't want to take it, right? It could be very tiring for them, and I'm afraid of that. But exactly. I feel like, yeah, I feel like with you, I can always be, I always feel comfortable to be like venting to you, and then you can vent to me. Yeah. And I feel like we help each other in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. That's probably why, like, I feel somewhat more open with you, because I think one of the this is like, I don't know if this is more of a personal thing or like people would agree with, like, I feel more comfortable and trusting of a person if like mutually they're like willing to share. I guess it just goes back to the vulnerability. Like if they're willing to like show vulnerability, because like, you know, that, you know, they're willing to be open, and I think that goes a long way with me. If someone's willing to do that, because I think it just shows that, oh, you know what, they're willing to be that open, and like I can kind of trust that, because, you know, it comes from the heart more than like just trying to. I feel like it's easy to be, you know, logical about things sometimes. Like, yeah, you know, you can just like say like, yeah, you know, just like brush it off or something. But sometimes you just need to let it out, you know? Sometimes the best therapy is like, you know, when people say like, sometimes you just need to cry it out. Like you just like have that big cry so that you feel better instead of holding it in. I guess it's kind of somewhat within that same realm.
Can I tell you something actually about that?
Yeah?
There was so this is when we were like not as close as we are now, like me and Ravenous in general.
Yeah.
Cause I was at that time like, oh, you know, I don't know if I should, you know, talk to the other boys about like my issues or like my problems, cause I don't know if they're gonna, you know, maybe they have their own issues, right?
Yeah.
It's very easy to get in your head, like, I know maybe like you guys will look at us and think like, oh, okay, we're Ravenous, we're like a team, right? But at the same time, we all have our individual communities and our individual channel, and we all, yes, we do everything right that is for the benefit of like Ravenous as a group. We wanna be a group for you guys, but we also have to juggle like our individual content, right? Like for example, like what we want to stream, because we can't have collabs every day, right?
Oh yeah.
For example, yeah. So there's also the aspect of like, okay, we gotta think about our individual content and our individual growth, and it gets really easy sometimes to get stuck in like your own box.
Oh yeah.
So this was like one of the first times when we were like talking to each other, and we just started like talking about like, you know, like troubles we had, or like concerns or like worries, right, about future and stuff like that. And I remember feeling so relieved with you, because I was bottling up my feelings, oh my god, like night to day. Because, you know, especially with like the nature of our job, we don't really have too much people that we can talk about. I don't want to talk about this with my family, so there's like, that's already like nope, I ain't no way I'm telling them I'm a VTuber, right?
Yeah.
And all my like IRL friends are normie, so they wouldn't really understand in a way. They're just like, oh, okay, it sucks to suck, I guess, but I don't really know what you're going through. So I felt very, at times, like trapped just like back then. Oh my god, the lore. But I felt very like sometimes like very lonely and trapped mentally. Like I couldn't really tell anyone about how I was feeling, and I just kind of had to suck it up. And I'm the type of person that needs to like, I need to vent. I need to tell someone, or else I kind of crash. So I felt so relieved when we had our first talk with each other, and I realized, oh, I'm not alone in this. Even though it's like, well, duh, you know, you're part of a gen. Obviously, you're not alone. Obviously, everyone is going through like a similar path. But I don't know. It's like it's one way to think about it, and like a second way is to actually talk about it. It's like two different things.
Right.
So I was really appreciative of like around that first time, and I think I got like so comfortable. Like immediately I felt the weight lift off my shoulders, and I was able to like be like, oh my gosh, you know, we are going through the same thing. It is
yeah
true. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember if you like there was this one time, you know, without saying too much, I remember there was this one time where I wanted to like share something like with regards to vulnerable, like just like being vulnerable, and I was like thinking really hard, like do I share this with my gen mates? Do I just keep this to myself? Do I just like do this with a close friend? And then I just like decided, you know what? I'll just like chat it. I'll just like chat it in our group chat, and like if nobody like responds to it, then it's okay. You know, it's like because I mean, okay, I just want to put this out there as well, chat. It's not like an empathy thing. Like it's more of a like, you know, different personality thing. Like you're gonna try to find someone you mesh personalities with, and it's like the same. You know, you'll gravitate towards like someone that you might share a similar personality with, or like how you view things. So I think this is what it is in this case. And actually, you know what, the whole gen was very supportive. Like when I mentioned like, yeah, I'm feeling this way today, this week, lately, and yeah, everyone was actually very supportive. But at the same time, like I felt like the reason I wanted to like just be open was like, you know, they're my gen mates, and we did tell each other that we'd support each other
yeah, that's
through
true.
this whole thing. Because I remember this was, I think in my mind, like I saw a clip from Drag Race of all shows, where they were talking about how at the end of the day, you know, you can talk to different people, you can share your feelings towards different people, but nobody aside from the five of us are going to know how exactly this experience feels. Like some will try to empathize, but it's still very different at the end of the day if you've actually lived through it, experienced it, and gone through the emotions of it. Because it's very easy to, I feel like it's very easy to judge a person's situation, right?
Yeah.
And have an opinion on it. And that's fine. You know, people are entitled to their opinion, but that's something I feel like is tricky about this day and age as well. Like people are so free with giving their opinion without like really thinking how it would feel for a person in that moment, and like how, like it's easy to say like someone should have done this thing, but it's very different once you're actually in that situation. And yeah, that's why I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna just like YOLO and share. And yeah, Ravenous just very supportive, and yeah. But yeah,
I'm glad you did.
And you know, sometimes it just takes that one person to like, and then, you know, if you get lucky that someone feels the same way or has like the same concerns or like woos, then yeah, it works out. Which part of which episode is that? Actually, you know what? It might not even be an episode. It might have been an interview. Like a social media interview, like not from the show itself, but like, you know how they like interview the queens, like some news outlets, media outlets, yeah, and so on. So yeah, turned out well for us in the end. Thank God.
Yeah. Thank God.
Thank goodness. Cupcake pile, everybody in chat. Cupcake pile.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have two more guys. Starting off with Mother, Cassian Floros.
Cass.
Okay. You know what? Since you've talked about your journey with Cass, I guess I could start with this one.
Yeah.
For Cass. Okay, Cass is an interesting one because you know how he was described as the narcissistic elf?
Oh,
like by lore.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I didn't know what to expect. Yeah. Because out of all the FSP members as well, Cass was actually, I didn't get to watch Cass at first, but post like getting into FSP, he's actually one of the people I've watched the most now because of time zone. And he's usually like streaming at a time where either we're streaming at the same time or he's streaming at a time where I'm about to go to bed. So, you know, I like watch whoever's on at the time. Usually it's like Cass or Zanny. On the rare occasion, Gale if I'm sleeping late. So Cass, I think, was like pre-debut. He was another one of those guys that was just very chill and same as Lucy, was just like, yeah, if you have any questions or he's he's willing to like speak, give advice, help wherever he can. And actually, yeah, pre-Baruda, I don't really have much to say about Cass. It was actually during the trip to Baruda that I feel like I got a better feel of like Cass. One thing I noticed right off the bat that I really appreciated about Cass, that I also think like that's where like how I see him started to form, was I noticed how like when we're traveling as a group, he'd always be like, is everyone here? Like, is everyone good? Like, and then stuff like, no, wait, like this guy's not here yet. Like, yeah, like hold for a bit. You know, he's very, like, it's very funny how, you know, the meme was like he birthed Gen 2 and he's the mama. Because it kind of felt like that when we were as a group. Like, I just noticed how, like, he'd very, very mindful. He's very mindful of the people around him, I feel. That's what I got off of him. Like, while all of us were just kind of, enjoying Baruda as we were sightseeing, like, he'd actually be the attentive one of the group, I think. At least that's what I noticed. Yeah, he's a really chill guy. He's, like, very, very chill. He's another one of the people I haven't really had the chance to, like have, like, really close moments with yet in comparison to the rest. But again, it's just like a time thing because we stream at the same time. So we don't really get almost within the same time, so we don't really get those moments yet. Yeah, he's really cool. Like, I remember, I think it was during a Zanny stream. Like, I don't know if this was like this was a long time ago. Like, I think Zanny was asked maybe like who he thought was the like the good example of like I can't remember the topic, but he mentioned it was Cass. I guess similar to Lucy, I feel that same way. Like, I think Cass is like a good example of someone in this space that is like someone good to look up to as well. And many more was like my workout song for a good chunk. I don't know why. many more. Like, it's not a typical workout song, but I was like kickboxing to that song for a while. I don't know why. It's such a vibe.
It's a hella good song.
It is.
I agree.
It might not be a traditional, like, you know how it's like, I don't know, like some of the typical like workout songs are like the hypey ones, and then there's like me listening to Cass's song. I'm pretty sure I've added a good chunk of views to that YouTube video because it wasn't even out on like the audio platforms yet. It was just YouTube, so I had it on loop. But yeah, that's Cass for me. Ooh, and I also like that he's like low key that I feel like during the next trip he's gonna be the one that tempts me into buying more Pokemon cards, so there's that too.
Oh, 100%. Get the whole box.
Yeah, I'm low-key looking forward to it. If Altus is like my crane game whisperer, I feel like Cass is gonna be like my Pokemon card whisperer.
Oh gosh, I'll be there for both.
Oh yeah, for sure. How about you though?
actually have a really funny story, and it was when I played Valorant.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is like the first time Cass was really silent. He was so silent. And at one point, it was just me and Cass playing Valorant together. And mind you, this is the first ever time I'm talking to this guy, right?
Okay.
First ever time. And we're playing Valorant, just a couple of chill bros. And all we did after talking, of course, when Lucy and Roscoe were there, all we did, I felt so, like, embarrassed. All we did was just do Valorant callouts. Like, we're like, oh, the guy's at A. He's like, okay, I'm coming. Silence. Hey, nice shot. No problem. And then that was literally it. I was like, okay, GG. Next, one more round? Yeah, one more round. It was probably one of the most awkward things. I'm sorry. It was awkward as hell. It was probably one of the most awkward interactions I ever had. Cause I don't know. I think we were both maybe shy. And we were just sitting in silence, most of the time, just playing a game. But I still had that feeling of like, oh, I want to talk to this guy more, cause like he's my senpai, right? So I get maybe I should have said something. Maybe I should have like asked Cass more questions or used my time, but I was just too awkward and I was too afraid of like, I don't know, disrespecting him or something like that, right?
Same.
So we just ended up playing like Valorant in silence.
Oh my god, not in silence.
Yeah, kinda, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh.
It was only for like 2 or 3 more rounds until he had to go. Yeah.
You know what? I feel that. I can kind of get why. I guess I'd probably be the same. I haven't collabed with Cass in a while. I actually want to, like, there's a good chunk of the boys I want to collab with just to see like how the dynamic will be, in comparison to like the first few months. Yeah, there's Cass. Good guy.
And then I think in person, the problem is we were both really tired as well, because I think I just arrived, and it was like, midday, right? So I was still kind of tired. I needed to catch up on sleep, right? And then I think Cass was like also jet lagged. Woke up around like, I don't know, 3 a.m., right? Something crazy like that. Didn't fall back asleep. So when we both met, he was just like, hey, how are you? And I could physically tell he was like out of it. He was so tired. And I'm like, oh, I'm Malim. He's like, oh, you're Malim. Nice. And then that was it. I'm pretty sure that was like our conversation. Yeah. Most of the bonding was definitely when it was just me and Cass, and we ate the barbecue. We went to get the skincare. That was so much fun. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of good moments with Cass there. We bonded a lot, I think, in that trip. Yeah. So that was more like a comforting, like we were getting close during that time the most, I would say.
Aww.
And now here we are. Yeah.
Shit, there was one thing I was supposed to say about Cass, but I forgot.
Remember.
One thing I will say about Cass, I love that man. Has really good style, in my opinion. He
does.
He dresses like I had this discussion with the Ryzars where I'm the type of guy where I'd much prefer for an expert to tell me what clothes would fit me best instead of like me just going off of like what I consider would look stylish on me. Because you know how like sometimes like there would, for some people, there'd be a discrepancy between like what they think they'd look good in versus what they'd actually look good in based on like their, I don't know, like different factors. So I'm the type of guy that wouldn't mind going along with like what an expert would say, like, yeah, you should be wearing these colors or like these type of clothes. The problem, probably the only time I'd like not do it is if it's like uncomfy AF. Like for example, wearing like stuffy clothes in summer. Like I'd not do that. Like,
yeah.
No, thank you. But yeah, I think Cass is like out of everyone in FSP, in my opinion. I guess this is like also like a taste thing based on like what you're, what you think is stylish or not. Yeah, I usually like I like what Cass wears, even though like the meme goes where he has like the same shirt in. What was that one meme they made of during the last trip? I can't remember if it was like he owns like multiple copies of the same shirt or like the same shirt in different colors. It was either one of the two.
I don't remember. Wait, I don't remember any of these memes besides
was
Roscoe's Hawaiian shirt and Lucy's sweater in summer.
The epic sweater, yes. Yeah, the same shirt with different colors. God. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the meme at the time during our first trip when people didn't know we were on that trip.
Even though we kind of freaking got leaked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were like, yeah, we met a couple of cool guys, bro. That shit was so funny.
5 guys.
Yeah, 5 guys, 5 random guys. Yeah, they were all right. I remember that. That was so funny. Yeah.
Zanzani's Converse and Xander underwear.
Oh yeah, we saw it. It was sick.
Wait, we're talking about like
awesome.
His merch, right? Not his actual underwear.
No, we saw his underwear. Don't you remember? Yeah, his merch.
I always see his underwear. Like, I'm not memeing, by the way, because like, like the pants.
But the specifically the Xanderwear, we saw it. Like he pulled it up.
Oh yeah, we did while he was wearing it. Yeah.
He was like, "Hey guys, want to see this?" And he gave himself like a half wedgie.
Yeah, so he whips it out. Yeah.
And I'm like, "Damn, this is underwear."
Yeah, we saw the Xanderwear on the man himself.
Yeah.
Did you like my super sneak? Yes, I did see it. Good morning. Yeah, you're going to detention soon. But yes, thank you nonetheless.
Whoa.
Thank you. Okay. The moment we've all been waiting for. Last but not the least. Mr. Roscoe Graves. Okay.
I'll let you take this one first.
Okay. Yeah, because you have a lot to say, I feel. Okay.
Yeah.
Roscoe was the one I was most surprised by, actually. Because out of all the members of FSP, I think Roscoe, like the first gen at least, like before like we all got in, Roscoe was the one I didn't know much. Like, not like I knew nothing about Roscoe. Till like I got into FSP. For some reason. Oh, you know what? I know the reason, but I can't say on stream. It's nothing bad though. Yeah. Okay. Roscoe. It's kind of the same both before and after Baruda. I was very surprised that Okay, I think this is now that I think about it, I think this is why, as someone that is shy, how we were talking about how like we're shy to ask Lucy for help even if they offered it multiple times, and kind of same goes for Cass as well. I'm like a bit shy. I think the difference with Roscoe is I'm the type of guy that it's kind of iffy and I need to work on it, but if someone actually like proactively like step in to like help, you know what I mean, like they just kind of step in and help themselves, just like jump right into it, then yeah, that's the type of guy Roscoe was. And I really appreciated that, because otherwise I would have been too shy to have asked for anything, and I wouldn't have gotten nowhere with Roscoe was very helpful. Like, I'm actually very thankful to Roscoe. If there was one senpai that made me feel comfortable the most throughout the pre-debut, it was Roscoe. Because he would always hang out in VC. I think that's why we kind of memed like he was like the 6th member of Ravenous, right?
Yes. Yeah, because he was just always there.
Yeah, like always hanging in with Ravenous when we were in VC. And, he was just very approachable. Like, I feel like I wouldn't have made the progress I did with my lore, even if it's like simple, without like Roscoe. Like, because at first I was thinking, shit, do I need to like make my lore like super complicated, or like do I have to like attach it, like make it sync with the whole architect thing. And he made me very comfortable with this. Like, yeah, just go the direction you want. It's fine. Yeah, and there was like a lot. I couldn't think of them at the top of my head because it's late, but there was a lot of things that Roscoe helped with that I'm like, you know what, I appreciate this guy so much. And fuck, you know what's so funny? He told this story too. He didn't remember it was me. Like, I was really appreciative of Roscoe, right? So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get this guy some, I want to like give this guy a gift somehow, some way, as a way to show my appreciation. So so while we were in the Baruda, he told the story, but he didn't remember it was me. You know how he actually didn't like the Jagariku? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
well, I think he said it was okay, but he didn't love it.
Yeah. Like, he was saying that, I think he was like pretending he liked it because like Nayu was like so like he loved, because like Nayu loved Jagariku, right?
Yes.
So, but like during the trip, Roscoe was saying, yeah, I love Jagariku. So like in my mind, I'm like, okay, that at least gives me a direction with what I could gift him with. Like, he likes Jagariku. So I remember there were two things I gave him. Number one, I saw like a random gachapon where they had like squishy Jagariku, like squishy plushy things of Jagariku. So yeah, so I got him one of those. And
oh my gosh,
thinking like, oh yeah, he likes this, so I'm gonna give this to him. And then on the last night, I buy him like, I think 3 different Jagarikus from Don Quixote and give it to him as a gift as well. And then it's so funny because I'm like, yeah, that was like my gift as a thank you for like, looking after us in this whole pre-debut and making us feel comfortable. And then I find out weeks later as he's talking about it on stream that I actually didn't like, he wasn't like as fond of Jagariku as he was saying during the trip. And I'm like, oh, like I was gifting him the wrong thing this whole time. He didn't actually like it, but he was saying he liked it because of Nayu. So no, like, oh shit. Yeah, that's like my funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, like Roscoe, I highly appreciate Roscoe. Yeah, his shirts are something to be talked about, but I'll leave that to you, Malim, since you mentioned it.
His Hawaiian shirt?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah,
for, I mean, an outfit.
I wear those shirts. Yeah.
Every outfit was bad.
I thought it was just me. I thought, I didn't. Okay. I thought like, yeah, especially during that one trip.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was really hot, so
yeah.
There's like not much else you could do, right? It's always gonna be like short sleeve something. So but definitely in the winter it was more layered up. But he got sick because he didn't layer enough.
Yeah,
he's not used to it.
Poor guy.
I remember, guys. His outfit was literally, so he had a shirt, a hoodie, and then 2 jackets over it. And you're like thinking like, wait a minute, that sounds pretty thick, right? But guess what? He didn't button up the jacket. So really it was just his hoodie and a shirt. And it was like 10 degrees every day, right? 10 degrees Celsius every day. So it's like, well, of course you're going to get sick. You covered up only your arms and your whole chest is still kind of exposed. You just have your, it's for the style point. So literally the jacket, the 2 jackets he wore was useless.
Bruh.
Oh my god. But
I feel bad for him. And then there's me where I was walking to the place where we were doing, this was like the day of the off collab karaoke. Because I went ahead and I was like literally walking on the streets with just my shirt on. Because I love the cold, man.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, everyone was like jackets, and then there's me like, yes, you have no idea. I'm enjoying the cold while I can.
I think I already brought out my coat, like the long brown one. Even though it wasn't technically that cold yet, but I'm like, nah, I gotta bring out the fit right now. Everyone's here. I gotta go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good time. Just walking in the breeze, enjoying the snow, enjoying my body fully ventilated and crisp. Nipples perky from the cold. And just like, yeah.
It was visible.
Yeah, because like, yeah. No, I was wearing. I think that one time I was wearing like a thick hoodie, not like hoodie, but like a hoodie shirt that day.
Okay.
So like, yeah, they weren't the type that, because like, you know, when you wear like a shirt, like a thin shirt, for example, then it's gonna like be obvious. But yeah, I was wearing like a thick shirt, so it wasn't obvious.
Got you.
Yeah. How about you?
Okay.
As like, cause like,
wow,
you're like,
yes.
this is like your Zanny, like my Zanny to you. You know what I mean?
True. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll talk about my first impression. Like first ever on a call, right? Like this is like straight up. I've never heard this guy's voice before. This is it. Today's the day. I'm gonna hear his voice, right? My first impression was that this motherfucker has no sense of like self-protection. He just says everything about his life immediately in the first 15 minutes of meeting, and I'm like, hold up. You don't know, you don't even know who I am. I barely said my name, and I just knew like a good chunk of his life story already, like immediately off the bat. Which on one hand it's like, oh, okay, cool. I feel instantly comfortable with this guy, but it was more so like, oh, he just told me like his entire life story, and now I feel indebted to like, you know, like share some back. Or else I just feel like a secretive guy. Which, here's the thing though, because like, you know, meeting people is like, for the first time, it's kind of scary when you, especially when you don't really know how they are.
Yeah.
So here's a little, this is never before talked about. I don't think I've ever talked about this. I'm not gonna go too in depth, but for a good like 3 or 4 months, I kind of lied about a particular aspect of my life. To Roscoe, just because like I wasn't used to just saying everything about me, but like because he was so upfront when he asked me about like this part. I'm not gonna go too in depth about what he asked, but he just asked me like a common question. Like, oh, blah 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 blah, like, you know, and I just like quickly just made up a huge lie, and he believed it for like 3 or 4 months until finally I felt comfortable enough to be like, guys, I gotta be honest with you, or I mean Roscoe, gotta be honest with you, that was a big lie, and I'm actually blah 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 blah. and he held that grudge for a bit. But it's been like a year now, so he probably forgot it. Unless he finds a clip of this, then he will remember what it was.
There you go. Oh, yeah, someone's gonna bring it up to him for sure.
Oh my freaking god! Don't bring it up, guys. I'm kidding. If he finds out, then he'll find out. But yeah, that's a bit of a lore I've never talked about. So yeah, my first impression was literally, this guy does not protect himself well, and he just says like everything out in the front, doesn't think about it. I'm like, what the hell? This guy needs to like, does he not know stranger danger? Like, hello, I know we want to be friends with each other, and I'm glad like I know who he is like exactly as he is now. Like he hasn't changed, right? He's just that kind of guy, but still, you know, still.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, isn't this the high paid job? Wait, did Roscoe mention it?
Oh,
wait, if Roscoe mentioned it, then tell me guys what you know right now. Wait a minute, he talked about this? Wait, how come I don't know? What the hell?
Oh, it's public knowledge now, I guess.
It's public knowledge? I thought I had a really cool tidbit, but I guess not. He beat me to the punch. What the frick?
Oop.
Wait, who's high? He did mention it with you in that one collab? Wait, oh, I was in it? I don't even remember.
Oh my god, bruh.
I don't even remember. Wait, what?
Oop.
Okay, well, you were there? I was? I guess I can mention it then because he talking about it. So yeah, in the beginning, we were talking about occupation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't at the time I didn't have anything like spectacular, anything. But I didn't want to seem like I wasn't. I don't know. I think my main concern is like I don't want to seem like I wasn't like a mature adult, right?
Oh
that was my concern. Like I wanted to seem like I got my shit together.
Okay.
So I just lied him like, yeah, I work at a regular corporate office job. Making decent money. That was my lie. Yeah, and he believed it.
Interesting.
And then I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't work a corporate job. And then, because I would be so good at keeping up with it, because like sometimes they'll be asking like, oh, are you free this time or that time? I'm like, oh, let me check my schedule. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm not free that time. I gotta, gotta clock in,
Oh my god.
But on the weekends, I'm free to hang out if you want to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Huh.
Yep.
You know what? Fair.
Let me tell you though, this was like literally like in the first day that we were talking. Like we never talked before, right? This was the first day. So I'm just saying, like, look, I was a skeptical little boy. I was afraid, okay?
Understandable.
I would do it again.
I would do
it again, yeah.
Oh my god. You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
I understand. Like, yeah. Protection first. I guess. that sounded wrong anyway.
I mean, no, you gotta preach that, It's very educational. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Stay safe out there, chat. Don't trust people on the internet so easily.
Always have protection.
I highly agree.
Yes.
There you go. See? And people don't think we're like say-so and educational.
We are very educational.
Yes, indeed. Trust. And yeah, there we go. We went through everybody.
Woohoo!
Yay! Now post impression. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, actually, yeah. Now that you've met him and everything. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh.
When I first met him, like seen his face and stuff, right? Personality-wise, it was the same. It just felt like we always like as if we were always like, how do I say? Like we knew each other IRL too. Like we just, it was just super smooth personality-wise, like as if we've known each other for so long, which we have, right? But one thing I'll never forgive this motherfucker is that he always like puts himself down. You guys know he's like, oh, it's hard to like meet people. I think he's talking about like,
really,
he doesn't think he's yeah, right. That's a surprising freaking thing. He's like, oh, it's hard to, like he doesn't think highly of himself, like attractiveness wise, right?
What?
And then the first time I saw his face, I'm like, bro, this guy is the bigger liar than me. Because I will stand by this. Like I know I'm joking, like, oh, you're so hot or you're so sexy or whatever. But I will stand by Roscoe for this. He is genuinely 100%, like no joke. I'm not even joking. Like not one of my like haha freaky jokes. He's genuinely 100% like an attractive person, and it pisses me off that he doesn't feel that way.
Fair. Yeah.
Cause he he actually has literally like textbook definition of a handsome face and like attractive features. Okay, I kid you guys not. He's literally I always say this, I always preach this. If he tries, he could freaking pull the entire neighborhood, bro. If he just tries and has confidence in himself, but he doesn't. He doesn't, man. And he's always like, yeah, I don't think I look that good, or he says like his personality is like whatever bullshit excuse.
Right. Oh my god.
Not joking, 100% real. He is actually a textbook definition of an attractive looking guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was my first impression. That he was a freaking liar. That's my first physical impression.
You're like Roscoe's biggest hype man.
Not even. It's just straight facts.
No, I can agree with that. Yeah. He definitely. I'm actually very surprised by that, because I feel like, if anything, he's probably one of the most likable people that would, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, actually, he's funny. He can be charming sometimes.
Sometimes.
No, not all the time. Sometimes. He's got a little bit of, that nerdiness to him. Yeah. I think that's attractive in this day and age. I always see like, I want a nerdy boy or something like that,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I can agree. I can get behind that.
And he's an IRL soon.
Like, IRL.
Yeah. When people were writing the definition of tsundere, it was actually just they looked at Roscoe and was like, that's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah.
There you go,
Those
chat.
are the impressions. Woohoo!
Yay! Let's go.
For realsies.
We got through it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we went.
Go.
Damn, that took a good chunk of our collab.
True.
Yeah.
True. But it was good. It was nice reminiscing.
Yeah.
I really miss those times. I sometimes, I don't know about you, but like sometimes I would just like think about you guys and I'm like, oh, I miss you guys. When we were all together in the Baruda.
Yeah. No, I totally get what you mean. Those are some.
I
really
felt
good
like
times.
a kid when we were all together again. I could really be like, it was like as if we were, dumb kids in high school or something.
Yeah, it's like those field trips, if you will.
Yeah, field trip.
Yeah, overnight field trips.
Yeah.
Soon enough, one day, if we get summoned. Dark Overlords, please, soon.
Please summon them back to me. Please. Yeah.
Oh, man. Good times. Having fun without worrying, yeah. Because we enjoy what we do at the end of the day. It's like one of those things where, we're fortunate enough to be in the position where we're in, but it just makes it all the more sweeter that you get to do it with people that, you somewhat get along with,
Somewhat get along? Yeah, I guess I somewhat get along with these boys.
Yeah, I guess I like them. It's not like I like them too much, Baka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it's been great. Thankfully, like, the 10 of us, it's been a good dynamic, I feel.
Yeah.
I guess we like each other, I guess we somewhat get along.
Kiss them or something, I guess, yeah.
It's not like I like them. It's not like I like them that much, Baka. Man. Yeah. And knowing what knowing the future, I'm pretty sure like Gen 3 are gonna be just as awesome. We're looking forward to having them.
I can't wait for their like impressions.
Oh my
us.
god, you're right.
Ooh, yeah.
That's gonna be spicy.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Oh my god.
Because they're gonna have to talk about 10 boys.
Yeah, they're gonna have to talk about
or technically 15 of themselves too.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be Yeah.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Oh snap! It's gonna be a good time for sure. Oh boy.
Can we also say, oh, we met 5 random guys?
Yeah, 5. Everyone's gonna know what we mean by then.
Yeah.
Oh, they met those guys. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to the future Gen 3. If you're out there.
We're waiting with open arms.
We're waiting for you. Oh, that was literally in the teaser video, right? Like, we're waiting for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
We're actually waiting for you. There you go. Prove it. Prove what? Wait, what do we need to prove? Wait, what are you talking about? What do we need to prove here?
What are we proving?
What y'all talking about? What's just like proof? What do we need to prove? Open arms. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna welcome them with open arms, open hearts,
open legs. I mean,
I knew you were gonna go there.
It was too good. It was right there. I had to take it. It was too easy.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
Saw it coming from a mile away. But nah, for real. It's gonna be exciting. Very exciting time. Okay. But chat. It's been we're gonna start wrapping up soon since it's like bedtime for the both of us, like way past.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thank you again to everybody, by the way, that's supporting. We're gonna make that trip happen. We have to. We have no choice but to.
It's down now.
We're
written it down. We're gonna plan it. I definitely wanna if we can find like even if we do camping, for example, we can still like do a Twitter space at the very least if like we can't stream it.
Oh yeah, totally.
For example, yeah. And then that'll be better than like nothing. Yeah.
Definitely.
That'll be a lot of fun. Woo!
Yeah, look forward to it, guys. We'll make sure to plan extra carefully so that you guys will be well fed with good content. Let me see. Do we have anyone else we need to give thanks to? Oh yes, Gui! Again, thank you for that cotton candy Ryzupa. Prove it. What do we need? We're gonna prove a lot of things soon. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah.
What else? Let's see. Oh, Maffer! Thank you again for the cotton candy Ryzupa. Let's go. Thank you. Wait, let me just double check. Did I write all the names we're gonna be thanking? Wait, let me include Des. Club Netherbrands Rogue Sniper for the gifted. So yeah, we're gonna be including anyone that did Ryzupa, Ryzono, or gifted memberships. Yeah.
Wait, thank you guys. We're gonna eat food. Oh my gosh.
Well.
We're gonna eat well.
Yay. Oh shit. Wait, I messed something up. Okay. Let's see. Are we good? I'm not sure. Did anyone sneak? Yes, there we go. Yes, somebody. Wait, no, this was. Wait a minute. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, this. Oh no, this was from yesterday. Never mind. I'm getting confused. All right then, chat. Yeah, I think we'll be taking our leave soon. Thank you again to everybody that hung out today, both Cinderbuns, Rhizors, Ravenites, Avalites. Thank you. We are. Wait, do we have anyone we can raid into actually? We can raid into Mr. Zanny. Yeah, we can actually raid into Mr. Zanny. Who's gonna be starting stream soon. He's gonna be playing Sims 4, so we're bouncing the raid back into him.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Nayu's stream. It looks like he ended. I don't know. He had a short stream. I thought he was going to go for longer. I was planning to raid into him.
Yeah, I think he ended like about an hour ago or something. Yeah. 2 hours ago. Yeah.
Wait, does Zanny have his waiting room up yet? I don't think he does. Mr. Zanny.
Does he not?
Mr. Zanny, where's your waiting room?
Maybe he's gonna... Are you sure? I see it, actually.
You do?
I got you. Here. I sent you the link.
Okay. Oh. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. I'm actually just blind. Never mind.
It's okay. Sometimes it doesn't pop up when you do the thingy. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And yo, Ria, thank you for the 3 months as part of the Blazing Gang. Will be glad to call myself a fan of the OG grandpas of FSP years later. Enjoyed this fun collab today. Bye. Aw, thank you, Ria, and thank you again for 3 months with the Blazing Gang. And Kyotempu, thank you for the cotton candy Raizupa. Really love your collabs, Otsu. Yay, thank you. Thanks for sticking around this late, even though like we're normally not up this late for stream.
True.
Yeah.
But it's bedtime talk, you know. I think it was a very good topic we're talking about.
Yeah, that was good. I'm surprised by like how much time we were able to cover with today's discussion. All right then. Yep. I'm gonna allow both the genie and the Dinoboi to finally head for bed. So, thank you all. Do you have any final words, Mr. Malim Cendari? Anything they should be looking forward to?
I guess I'm doing my 20K celebration ASMR thing.
Oh.
Saturday, which is my next stream, because I don't have one in the next 2 days. I'm gonna be busy.
So, the one. Oh, okay, I remember seeing this on the schedule. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Very excellent.
That's about it. Yeah, for now.
Okay. All right then. For me, next week-long birthday celebration. Please look forward to it. We also have a 6-month anniversary soon. Look forward to that as well.
Yes.
What we're gonna be up to, I don't know, to be honest, but I guess you guys will see.
Wait, Mr. Ryzar.
I legit don't know.
Will you have a Totsu in your birthday?
I will. I'll be messaging you guys soon to fill up a form.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's one more.
Yeah, whenever you're done with your plans, let me know.
If you look at the calendar, there's this one thing
I do see
also
some like. Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, there's like two things actually. I'm still deciding which one. But yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What it is, chat? You'll have to find out soon.
Yeah.
Stay
tuned in. Subscribe right now.
Yeah, subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed the collab and want to see more. And yeah, I guess we can wrap it up here for now. Thank you again, chat. Once again, this has been Ryzar Blazenfang. Along with me is Mr. Malim Cendari, both of which coming from First Stage Production and Second Generation Ravenous. We hope you all had a fun time with our chit chats, skincare, and talking about senpais and genmates. Yeah. And if you're going to bed, sleep well. If it's still if you're still midway through your day, then enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you all again next time on our respective streams. Bye, everybody.
Bye. See you next time.
Where's my button? Oh, there it is. Bye. All right. Yep, chat. I'm just gonna say bye from here. No post end screen chit chat. So y'all take care, okay? I'll spoil you all with more time soon during our Ryzona review. Please do submit your Ryzonas on the tweet, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Bye, chat. Dinoboi out.